Oh,
You
my
have
arms
no
are done.
arms.
No arms! No arms today. Welcome to Dice Dames and Dudes. I have a horrible background. I have a horrible background because you can't see the disaster that is my office right now.
No, haven't you?
telling my fucking stories?
Haven't you seen our thumbnail that's been waiting for 2 weeks?
Yeah, Shay's office revealed.
Yeah.
You know the thing that I have done exactly zero work on? Yeah, we're gonna do that.
You've done some work on it. I mean, you
From
have the furniture in there.
From the point of view making that thumbnail, I have done almost nothing.
Well, don't be fucking.
Tomorrow's gonna be a fun day.
Don't be fucking lazy. I don't know what to tell you.
Fuck you, bitch. Okay, anyway, hi. How is everybody other than Sai? Because, you know.
I'm doing great, Shay. Thanks for asking.
Not
How
talking
are you
to
doing
you.
tonight?
Ready to stab you.
What?
Oh. It's gonna be a good episode.
How you doing, Luke?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I have finished the first 5 pages of Mercenary Guild, have finished the pencils for the exclusive card that everybody's going to get. I debuted the pencils last night on Topicless. It was a good episode of Happy Hour Hangout yesterday on Feline's channel. So, yeah, I'm
Very
good.
cool.
I mean, the only sad thing is that I'm back in Florida and not in South Carolina, but, you know.
You know, her loss is our gain. Also, sorry we didn't show up last night. I, for one, was asleep through most of Felines and all of Topicless. So, yeah.
Sleep is important. Being able to get that sleep, you know, it's a rare thing.
I'm sorry, Shay. Are you trying to outsmart a cyborg when it comes to technology?
So good.
You muting bastard! That's what it said. But fuck you, because apparently if I hold this up, I disappear.
Oh, 40 chess.
Oh, this is amazing.
It is.
You know what? I gotta say, the AI does pretty decent in tracking humans. Because this is not human. Oh, you can almost read it. It was so close. Oh, okay, that's fine.
Is that StreamYards or is that your computer?
No, it's StreamYard because I didn't want to bust out. I have a green screen, but like I also have about 3 feet between this desk and the desks behind me, and I didn't want to put the green screen back up. This is a lot of work.
I say StreamYard seems a little overzealous.
It's okay. I'm fine with it. It's fine.
Shay, just sit in your cave.
I am in my cave.
Yeah.
Being attacked by a snake. Oh, shit. Continue on without me. I shall return.
Hi, Woodrow. How are you this week?
Pretty good. Just a lot of working at work, you know, my normal work. And, you know, doing writing every day and trying to push people to read Tokyo Blues and all that stuff. So, been pretty busy.
You shouldn't need to push people to do that. They should want to do that. It is their
It's
privilege.
fucking great, man. Like it's really good. People really need to, you know, if you've got a free version of it out there, people need to be reading it. It's fucking good shit.
People who have read it have all mostly said really good things about it, so it's been really nice.
Well, it's fun, man.
Nothing bad.
You know what?
So.
You should airdrop it to everyone who comes into your work. They walk through the door.
Suddenly there's a comic book on their phone.
Yeah,
kind of like that U2 album that nobody wanted.
Nice. No, I agree. Tokyo Blues is amazing. Go read it if you haven't already. You absolutely should.
Yeah, you just gotta sign up the mailing list, and you'll get a free email with the link and everything. And if you've already signed up and you can't find the email that was sent out around Halloween, you can do the same thing. You can re-enter your email in the mailing list, and you'll get the auto email with the link. So, you know.
Automate.
Hey, Shay.
Rest on me. You want to read it.
Your audio is doing the random reverb thing again. It's a lot of fun. Listen to Shay talk every now and then. Every now and then, for a split second, her reverb will pop on to maximum and then instantly disappear.
I don't hear anything.
We're not cyborgs.
I'm sorry you don't have ears.
You would if you had robot ears.
All right, JP. Yes.
I pushed buttons. We'll see if any of that fixed it.
Also, I do not sound like whatever you were just trying to sound like, Luke.
Whatever, JP.
Are you calling me Jordan Peterson?
No,
I'm not Canadian.
no. Woodrow knows what movie I'm talking about. How much do clothes cost in the Matrix now, Si?
I think I'm being insulted by Luke, so I'm just going to do this.
I do not compute. Must delete.
Just boot. Just boot is easier. Bring him back. Oh, fucking! I love you guys.
Did you fucking blue screen on me? Is that what happened?
Just like I don't understand. No, get rid of it. Dang it.
Computer says no.
Yep.
That's such a good show. More people should watch.
Never seen Grandma's Boy, huh? Okay. It's okay.
Oh no, I saw it forever ago. Oh,
it's fucking
oh
hilarious.
my gosh, that was such a bad burn. Now that I know what you're talking about.
Shut up. Hello, Aura. Hello, Feline.
Johnny says, "Luke, that was wonderful. Do it again."
Hello, Johnny.
You had better stop muting me, bitch.
I'm moving on.
Let's do the recap.
To the east side. Yeah. That's this one. No, it's not that one.
There we go. Alrighty then. Let's see.
Skull flying behind.
Okay. Oh, there we go. I knew I should just wait just 1 second. All right. Last time on Dice, Dames, and Dudes, the party was preparing to save Korgak's soul from a demon lord on Terrace when the Revenant of Gorn attacked the party. Ambushing Kronos, he managed to fend off the Shadow Assassin until Bryn banished him for at least another 24 hours. After stocking up on potions and poisons, the party flies to Terrace, where they currently watch as the Demon Lord continues his profane rituals on the surface below. And that's basically where we last left off. You guys have flown over Terrace and have kind of done a flyby of this demonic ritual that's happening on the surface of the planet. And you guys try to get some readings already, but with the Argent energy coming off the area, it was kind of hard to get readings other than vague readings of humanoids. You can't really tell like where exactly everyone's positioned and stuff like that. And it seems to be with your aerial view that they're in these cabins and that are down on the surface below. Okay, let me switch this over real quick.
Okay, let's burn it all down. 1 second.
Yeah. Burn everything down with the disintegration ray.
Yep.
All right.
You definitely don't need to, have any survivors of anything.
No survivors.
Nah.
Yeah.
Survivors are overrated. There's just more mouths to feed.
So below you can see that there is several kinds of fiends and undead. You can see some zombies that are sort of walking around with like plasma rifles grafted to their body, to their arms. There are some frost giants that have been mutated into some sort of fiendish undead creatures that have similar things that have this like technology sort of grafted to them in a sort of demonic way. You guys saw similar stuff done by Manos to Kirby's body at one point. And then there is a sort of large humanoid knight-like man with the gems all in his armor. You can see these different red and black gems. He's got sort of this plate mail on with a shoulder cannon that kind of folds up on the back of it. And then he has some sort of, looks like maybe like a staff or something across his back. And then this cabin up top, it looks like some sort of meat hall or eating area, is completely engulfed in flame. It's just basically a raging inferno right now. And that is kind of what's happening down below. You can see that the land is sort of pretty desecrated. All the trees, the leaves have died and fallen off them. The bark has kind of turned like a blackish purple. And the grass is sort of like dying in the area, like a greenish yellow.
So is that what the purple herpes are? Trees?
Yeah, they're trees. They're leafless trees, yep. But that's sort of the scene below as you guys sit there in your invisible ship, a few thousand feet above the surface.
I still say we need to just death ray that night from here. It'll be fine.
Uh-huh.
What could go wrong?
Oh, God. You had to ask that, didn't you?
Will you
Now
at
we
least let me-
definitely... yeah, this
We're all
gotta go
gonna
well.
die.
Would you at least let me land on one of those guys that's 9 squares across?
9 squares. What the fuck?
Yeah. The one that's right
9
under the
squares in
ship right
total?
now. Yeah.
If you land on this, you're gonna crush some things.
You're gonna crush the buildings as well.
You know, omelet.
Most of the buildings.
Uh-huh.
Since when have we ever rescued 100% of the people?
I mean, we didn't intentionally put them at risk, though. Shit.
They were at risk already.
Uh-huh.
Going back to my chaotic roots.
Chaotic or asshole?
It's the same thing.
That's what I thought.
I read it on Reddit. That's what that alignment means.
Duh.
Kronos, go ahead and give
Yes.
me an insight check. I'll allow you to make this check since your passive is so fucking high with insight. You guys are sort of just discussing your plan as you're going over the footage that you're viewing below.
Wait, what is
Mm.
What do you?
There you go.
31, 17 plus 14.
A 31.
Yeah.
All right.
The
So
hell
you're
did you put
watching-
on in the background.
Lava.
You're watching
right.
down below
Yes.
as you see the demon sort of walking around this well that's down there. As you're looking, you can see there's sort of blood all around the well and dripping down from below the tree where there's 3 sort of barbarian bodies hung. You can see Gorgak's body hanging from the tree. And while you guys are all having this conversation, you can swear that you see for a moment the demon lord look up at the camera.
Well, that's comforting. Pretty
By the
sure
way,
he
Sai,
knows
I
we're
muted you.
here.
Why would you mute me?
Because that music is absolutely abysmal, and you need to not have that be what
This music?
No, the brummy shit that you had a second ago.
Did you just do a racism?
No, I didn't do a racism. It's Birmingham is considered brummy. It's a shorthand way to.
Not this one, Pale Rider.
Yeah, none of these ones have titties.
He will when we're done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know what that means. You're gonna like
Better
cut them
you
open
don't.
and like put into grenades.
All right, so there's
Why not?
at least 3 of those big fuckers along with the Hell Knight.
Mm. And you
then
can
a
see
bunch of
this.
little- Yeah.
This cabin at the bottom right, the smaller one, out in front of it, there's 2. They look more human-sized, but they look like Death Knights as well of some kind. They don't look like the other zombies. As you're sort of scanning, you could tell that these ones are different, and they're guarding that cabin for some reason.
I say we find out why they're guarding that cabin in particular.
I say we land off to the right. And come at
Yeah.
it from the direction where, no one will be between us and that cabin.
Yes.
Got it from the bottom.
I think this is a good idea.
Why would we? To the right, babe. If we land from the bottom, we're still near the bottom left guy. If we land on the...
Oh, you're meaning all the way off the map to the right.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, you could go off the map and land. I thought you were talking about somewhere on the map.
No.
Basically, land
We're
right behind.
bigger
that.
than the map, so...
Yeah, yeah.
Land right behind that building.
Yes. No, I
Mine
don't
did.
think the Death Knights have titties either.
Mind it.
I mean, you might discover otherwise, but I don't think so, Pale Rider.
WoW was fun.
Never
I
played WoW.
played a Death Knight in WoW, and my Death Knight
Ah,
had titties.
okay.
They're pretty. Yeah, Death
I like
Knights are
it when
pretty dope.
Sai holds very key information to what the fuck they're saying and doesn't share it with anyone.
Mm-hmm.
All right. If
could be
we don't, we're not really in an initiative order, but if you want to roll it to get it out of the way real quick, so when it kicks off, because it's about to, we can just get it out of the way.
Luke got overexcited.
No, I just pumped into my microphone.
26.
23.
Did you roll twice?
Yes.
Awesome.
I've lost
24.
my dice.
24, nice. All right.
Jeez.
Even when Shay rolls good, you're still making her go last.
Yeah, I got a fucking 19.
And I got an 18.
I got a 16.
Yeah, but your plus is
Nah.
obviously more than mine. I only have plus 4.
I only have a plus 10.
I only have a plus 6. So, yeah. What in the Fallout radio station was that? Yep, basically.
I just got these. They are silicone dice.
Oh,
They're
nice.
so weird because they bounce, which is kind of cool. And honestly, for somebody who rolls like I do, probably helpful. Little extra bounce. See what it does.
Well, we'll see. All right. So, what is your guys' plan of attack? Or plan of infiltration, or whatever it is?
Are there any windows on these buildings that we
Yeah.
can see?
Yeah, so there's like a window essentially on each side except the back of the house that you can peek into.
Except on the back of the house, as in the facing that we're at.
Yeah, with where you see like the little chimneys. I don't know if you can tell what they are, but right
Yeah.
here there's like little chimneys, and those would be like the back wall. It's all brick.
I can open that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
The chimney?
By the way, when we land, can we make sure that the ship is pointed in this direction?
Yeah.
Just throwing that
All
out.
guns oriented this way.
Yes.
Okay.
Before we leave the ship, hey Kronos, do we have anything like air tags?
Air tags.
Are you talking about
What are
like
you
the tracking chips?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm,
You know AirTag, the Apple thing.
right.
Little circle.
I mean, no, I don't think we made anything like that.
You could easily make them if you want to, though.
Yeah, how long would it take?
Well, it depends on how many you want to make. That stuff takes like hours, so it would be a little bit of time to do right this second. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we totally
So-
should stop everything now that we have landed and then make some shit.
Mm-hmm.
We should. We really should.
We should have done this before we fucking landed.
Or, on the way here.
Before we flew over at all.
We're real good at this planning thing.
We're so good at planning. We
You
plan
made
so
potions and
hard.
poisons.
Yes, at least we did that. Oh, and before we leave the ship, that's right. Let me, let's see where the potions at. Okay, potion of healing supreme. I have 7 total of them. I want to give 2 to each of you guys.
It's
Right.
you
You
losers.
said
Supreme.
Yeah,
Supreme.
just in case. Potion of healing supreme. I made 5 of them. I had 2 before I made the 5, and so I'm going to give 4 out, 2 to Dis, 2 to Bryn.
Nice.
So I have 3 left.
That means I have 4. No.
You have 4?
Yeah.
Well, you're the tank. You need.
Also, if you get fucked up like you tend to, I can just run over and be like, "Drink, bitch!"
Uh-huh.
Actually,
Open your mouth, relax your throat.
Ah.
I like watching Luke like take half a second and be like, "Oh, wait,
Nope, don't
No.
want to know any of
Don't
that,
like that.
at all.
I'm like,
Nope, I'm good. I'm good.
Then I will slot those into the little spaces in my armor.
Heard. The little
oh yeah,
injector
we
docks.
can do that, can't we?"
Yeah.
Yep.
Also done. That means that I can do them. Does it mean that instead of an action, it can be a reaction?
So instead of a bonus action to drink a potion, it becomes you can use it as your reaction if you want to take them when you take damage. Whoa.
Perfect.
Also, no one here uses poison, so
How many slots do we have?
4.
Okay, perfect.
and it's. I'm shocked the chat isn't calling you out on saying how many sluts do we have.
I'm gonna do 3 and 1. So I'm gonna do 2 and 1 and 1. So I have superior, greater, and supreme.
Oh, nice.
So I'll still have 2 in my inventory of the supreme, but then I will have others to mitigate damage, so I don't have to waste a supreme.
Yeah.
On not enough damage,
Yeah. I understand.
Woodrow's
right.
on my same page.
See. Okay. So you're all prepped up.
Yeah, I think I need to reapply something to Bryn before we leave, though.
Okay. Mind blank.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yay! I have no mind.
You have no mind.
There's nothing going on up here.
I would play Where Is My Mind, but copyright.
We would get struck pretty instantly.
No one knows that
Pretend
song.
that's what's on.
No, yeah, nobody knows that incredibly popular song
Yeah.
at all. Especially not if they were,
God, this fucking
alive as a teen in the 90s. Nobody knows it.
Or watch Sucker Punch. I like that
Right.
version.
I was okay with that.
I was not a fan of Sucker Punch. Some
I
cool
was.
visuals.
Not a
though.
good movie.
It was a great movie.
No, it's not. It is a
Yes, it
clusterfuck of a
Watch
bunch
the
of disparate
director's cut.
ideas.
You bastard.
Okay, whatever. No.
Makes much more sense then.
Okay.
Right. So, Bryn, with
Yeah.
your armor and your what is it called? Passes out of trace tech that you have on there, you can give everyone a +10 to their stealth, and that should help you guys sneak around here without being seen. Just so you don't forget that. And then I don't know if you guys are going to be doing any invisible spells or not right off the bat, but yeah.
I don't think I have that.
Okay.
I have invisibility. Let's see.
I have being very loud. That's all that I have.
In order to get
pass
all
without a trace
3
is
of us,
what?
I would have to cast it at 4th
Well-
level.
Dis has a generator on their armor.
Ah, okay.
They have a little stealth generator.
Can I just say, I imagine anytime Bryn has like pass without a trace, like whatever, to try and be sneaky, all I hear is the Pink Panther theme. Every time it's like do 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 do, like trying to be quiet, and then of course trips, and it's a crescendo, and you're like, that was just that one part of the. Totally.
Okay.
You got better.
I was
Yeah,
muted
it's fair.
because Mom just came up and knocked on the office door and brought a microwave thing of mac and cheese she just made for me.
Aww.
There we go.
She's like, you need to eat.
You haven't eaten in a day, so here's
is true.
food, please.
I didn't eat yesterday.
Sustenance is needed,
Anyway,
even for cyborgs.
everyone say thanks, Mom.
Thanks, Mom.
Jeez, you don't have to sound pissed at her, Shay.
I'm pissed at you, asshole. Fucking eat, you dick.
Why would it do?
Eat a dick. Yes, eat a dick.
Eat a dick.
That's what I
Eat a bowl of them.
Or a bag. Your choice.
Sneak Panther. Yes, that's now it. That is now what I'm gonna call Pass Without a Trace. I'm gonna be like, Sneak Panther activate.
Nice.
Make sure you yell that very loudly.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Every time.
Otherwise, it doesn't take effect.
Exactly. If you're not, the louder you yell, the more sneakily you can pass.
You
Yes.
have triple disadvantage, minus 10.
Yeah, the further your echo reaches, the further the spell is affected.
Sure.
They immediately forget that they heard anything.
They're like, what was that? Must have been the wind.
Uh-huh.
It was
There's no way it's a giant barbarian.
someone has a radio on and it was a commercial. Sneak Panther. New from
Like
Odia.
second-
100% of the time.
I
It
was
works every
gonna
time.
Oh, it would too if I screamed it.
So
Yeah, that's what...
With your rolls, I think you need to lower that number a little.
All right.
So wait, what do I have a little thing of on my armor?
A stealth generator. That's how you turn invisible.
Oh, I thought I just stealth.
So I was like, I thought I just thought really hard about being invisible.
Mhm.
I'm an assassin. Things just happen around me.
Invisible, no one can see me. Emperor's New Clothes kind of scenario.
Exactly. But the enemies play along for some reason.
I stand so still that I become essentially invisible. No,
Oh my gosh.
you're standing right there. You can't see me.
I
Uh-huh.
am the night.
We see you, Cena.
It makes me think
Okay.
of like the only reason that Psy's invisibility works is because Psy believes that it works.
Yes.
So it takes on like the orc properties of like, I believe that this does this with my
Yes.
entire soul.
Yes.
And therefore the gods are like, all right, let him have it. Like
Let's just let it happen, yeah.
just make him invisible.
Sure.
Like, look at how happy they are.
Did you say that Bryn's thing gave us a +10?
Yeah.
I've just rolled
Plus 10 stealth.
the highest stealth I have ever rolled then.
Okay.
We have a
38?
45 stealth.
All right. So no one sees this.
Everyone hears Bryn.
Yeah.
Hold on, we don't know yet. Maybe I'm not Pink Panthering so loud. Maybe it's just in my head.
Very
Remember,
gentle.
+10.
So
Plus your stealth.
10 plus 6.
So wait, I get
16.
plus my stealth and plus 10.
Yes,
Yeah.
plus your stealth.
Oh well,
plus-
then I'm
plus
good.
I got a 32 then.
Okay.
I got
So with pass without a trace, let me just roll just to be sure.
Like a fart in the wind, you pass without trace.
All right. So you guys are pretty sure that the plebs around don't notice you.
Nope, not my job.
Yep. I want a break.
I was like this. Every guard gains +3 confused when Sneak Panther is yelled. They're like, what?
So with cabin 1, if that's what we're deciding, are we going to a window? Are we trying to break our way in through the back of the bricks? You have
I want to know what
all
the
sorts
fuck
of
is in
ways you
there.
can get in. Excuse me.
Is there smoke coming out of the chimney?
No. The only smoke coming out of any of the chimneys is the giant fire that's up to the north. Everything else does not seem to be being used.
I could go down the chimney. I mean, I am.
Yeah, you could.
You're gonna go down.
It's what I'm good at.
Bryn, yeet Dis up to the top of the chimney.
I can climb things. I have a grappling
No, it's
hook.
funnier if I throw you. It's funnier if I throw you.
It's more entertaining for the rest of us if you get yeeted, but, whatever.
This is how this went down. Dis was sitting there saying, like, I could climb up the chimney and then drop down and then I could see what's inside and then that way. And, like, before you even finish the sentence, I'm like, yep! And just chuck you up there.
Yeet.
Like, gotcha, babe!
Wait, how tall is this building?
Like, about 12. The chimney probably goes up, maybe 13, 14.
I could throw you that far.
Yeah, that's not tall at all.
Lawn
I
dart.
thought you were going to try to beat me 4 stories in the air or something.
I'm gonna throw you like a lawn dart. Just throw you like up.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check, and Dis, give me an acrobatics check.
Yeah, I was going to say, you'd go to yeet me and I'd just hit the fucking brick wall.
18?
And concussion as you go down the chimney.
Like, motherfucker, babe, stop helping.
24.
24. Okay. So, Bryn, you sort of like reach, grab the hips, and do one of those sort of like cheerleading tosses where you throw this up to your hands, and then one last whoof. And with the acrobatics, they sort of use the momentum jumping off your hands a little bit and go up a little bit higher than the chimney, and then hit that like peak where they're about to start falling and hit the 0G, and then they put their toes out and kind of land up on the chimney. It's cobblestone, so it's not flat, so there's like a little bit where you shuffle a little, but you get your footing on it, and you're looking down into the dark fireplace below you.
That's the $6 million man jump, where you land just on the edge. As if you jumped off backwards and then they reversed it.
Frog G is now the narration for half of the NPCs. It's like, hey, Jimmy, do you see a heavily armed group trying to sneak over there? No, I don't, and unless you want to do the paperwork, you don't either.
That is exactly how stealth checks work in D&D.
They're like, nope, no, I don't see shit. Probably fine.
Nobody's actually any good at it. There's just people don't want to do the paperwork.
God, so much paperwork.
And there's meetings.
Our role for sneak is not how well did we sneak, it's how many fucks does the guards still have.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we rolled high enough, the guards have 0 fucks. They're like, nope, I'm not doing it.
Look, they're
how willing are the guards to do the paperwork needed?
They're like, for the crown! No, fuck the crown.
Nope.
I'm not really getting paid. This is more of like a favor.
This was more conscription, and I don't even think I believe in this war. Whatever war it is. I don't see shit. Please don't kill me.
Alright, I'm going to secure my grappling hook to the edge of this chimney. And then see if I can stealthily lower myself down in.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me a stealth check with disadvantage. No, I'm just kidding. You don't have disadvantage. You said you're securing your grappling hook, so you can do that.
Am I giving you another stealth?
Yeah. To see how you slide down the chimney.
31.
31. Okay.
Flip on in there.
So as you plant your feet down and sort of crouch to see outside of the opening of the I almost said the cave of the fireplace. It's kind of like a small cave, right? It's all made of rocks.
Oh no, head first because I don't want to have my feet down bottom. So.
Oh, so you're Spider-Manning it? Okay. So yeah, so you're upside down, sort of head first, sliding down.
Spider-Man.
As soon as you get a view from outside the fireplace, you see inside it's basically a dark cabin, and there is a minotaur sitting on the edge of one of the beds. And let's see.
Friend or foe?
Oh no, which one is it? The cabin.
Did you just say Thundercats?
Thundercats.
Oh,
yeah.
what?
Are you asking what I said?
Yeah.
You are so fucking deaf. Oh my gosh.
I heard somebody
Is
say
it friend
Thundercats.
or foe?
Oh.
We'll find out.
So, you see a Minotaur sort of looking at the door like he was sort of walking up trying to see if he can see out of it at all. And then he sort of turns around and goes towards the bed like he's going to sit back down. Doesn't see you with your 31 and sort of sits down and kind of looks back at the door. And you've seen this Minotaur before, actually. This is one of the ones that you saved from that slave ship with the orc tribes. This was a Kondo fire totem. He helped you in that fight with the rebels.
Oh. It'll be more fun this way. So can I get out of the fireplace opening?
Yeah, you can get out of there.
Okay.
And if you want, you can make the investigation and all that stuff to make sure you're safe. But yeah, you could easily step out if you wanted to.
Okay, I want to stealthily step out and put a hand over his mouth and say quietly, "Don't make a sound."
Okay.
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong?
Sure, it'll be.
Everybody needs to stop saying that. That's just asking for trouble.
With your 31
I'm saying
going down the chimney, that's enough to easily just sort of step out. And he doesn't notice you, and you put your hand out sort of around his mouth, and his head turns, his eyes flick over at you, and you can see they're sort of bloodshot, like maybe he hasn't been getting sleep. And but when he sees you for a moment, he's like trying to figure out who you are, and then you say that, and the recognition of who you are sort of washes over his face, and he's pretty sure anyway that he's in the presence of a friend, because you have saved him once before. So there's like an ease you can see that sort of washes over his body language. But he looks ragged and run down. He's wounded, like he's been in a battle and hasn't been bandaged up other than what he's been able to do from the bed sheets and stuff in here.
And who knows what state they were in.
Hey, Sai, read the private chat.
Oh, okay.
When you get us.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Better.
Yeah, at least now we think.
I mean, I can hear it now, if that's what you mean.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That would be.
when I have reduced background sound, not echo cancellation, but reduced background sound, then it likes to think the music is somewhat background.
Well, yeah, if you're feeding
It
it
is.
in through your own audio line, that makes sense.
Well, you know, my computer isn't a DJ booth, so I don't have like 17 inputs going on.
Fucking step up your game then, shit.
We just did, Luke.
Not saying a fucking word.
It was
Your
very
Wish.com bullshit.
Listen, my Wish.com bullshit, as you say, works just fine. And it's been working for the past 3 years, so I don't want to hear yo shit.
Just because it's connected to a Wish.com PC.
Fucking A, it isn't. Douche.
The next thing I say is, I'm Luke Skywalker, I'm here to rescue you.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
It'd be better if he responded, you're a little short for a stormtrooper.
No, he's never seen Star Wars, unlike you. But he will say, with your
When did you see
hand
Star
still in
Wars,
his mouth, I guess.
I sleep half
this-
the time you guys do. It's not my
Oh
fault.
my god.
You guys keep saying that they're watching
TV.
they're watching pop culture stuff.
Hell yeah.
It's all from Kirby's library. And,
Always a Minotaur. Wait till you see the secret boss, the Maxtotar.
Yeah.
Nice.
Look, I've got Kirby giving me recommendations and Kronos, what with the unlocked, computer library. So.
Uh-huh.
yeah.
The tap into the multiverse, yeah?
Yeah, you just see a long USB cable running from my ship's computer into yours.
It's like Rick and Morty when they're watching Universal TV.
Yeah, tethering to my fucking universal net connection. Damn it.
Hell yeah, you don't think I'm gonna download porn on my ship's computer, do you?
Oh no, it just goes straight to yours.
You know how many Nigerian princes I've responded to on your ship's computer?
Uh-huh. Well, it routes it all to your computer.
Gift card sales.
Uh-huh. Yeah, your connection is quarantined for
don't
obvious
worry.
reasons.
I have a cool dozen Apple iPads that I got for free that are on their way to your ship. It's perfectly cool. Give me your credit card number.
Kronos and Bryn, can you guys give me another stealth check?
To keep from giggling outside the house.
Groaning.
Is it still the plus 10 or was that just...
Yeah. Nope, you still got
Okay,
it.
31.
Nice,
Alright.
okay.
Great job, babe.
So we still got a plus 10, you said, yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Unless you roll low and this zombie rolls high, you guys should be okay.
So 34 on this one.
Okay, yeah. 34. All right. So a zombie sort of stumbles out this way.
Shambles.
Yeah. And they're just sort of shifting around. Kronos, Dis, and Bryn can also give me a perception check. And then as you sort of say that, the Minotaur Kondo sort of looks at you and goes, I thought your name was Dis.
Why did that just sound like a dude singing Poker Face? 14 plus... What were we rolling?
Perception.
Oh, okay. So
We're in the gay club.
go into those a lot.
The Hollywood gay club that I see in movies. I don't go out.
32.
Wasn't that John Wick?
33.
Say 33.
I don't want to say mine.
Say it.
7.
Do it.
All right.
7. Once again, Bryn got distracted by Shiny.
You got distracted by zombie. Well, no.
Oh, his skin's melting off.
It's kind of smell bad.
Like, that's all I can see. It's just like a dude. A
Yeah.
dude in like tiny leather pants with like one of those chest harnesses. Like ooh, like dancing up to someone, just like, no.
You leave Gunter alone.
Yeah.
The tiny little
Handlebar.
greasy porn stash.
Oh.
No, I didn't imagine it.
Remember that guy on the train from Eurotrip?
Oh,
No.
excuse me.
Oh.
Yeah, you know the one.
Okay, the
Euro
John
train.
Waters stash.
Yes, they usually do. A little crustache. Yes.
You don't want to
All
know
right.
what the crust is.
With a 31 and anyone that went above that with the perception, you
So not-
actually notice
Yeah, not you.
one of the knights has moved and is now walking around the corner to the back of the building. And
fuck.
Dis, you can hear both of the knights have moved. One's walking around the north side of the building, and another one kind of approached the door. I'm standing right up against the door.
How much noise does the BFG make again, Bren?
Oh, decent amount.
Oh
I'm
my
pretty
God.
sure.
Okay, I'm just questioning, just wondering, you know,
I'm pretty
because
sure that everyone would hear us.
okay, even with my Ring of Silent like cone thing that I have, it's
I want to borrow that for my 50 cal sometime.
I don't know. You'll have to, you'll
the
have to ask
Ring of Silence.
On a 50 cal, yeah.
Yeah.
You have to ask the GM if your
Let's
silence
see.
thing would stop it.
Are our ships registering any of this shit? Our sensors? I don't know if I said that.
Well, the
word.
sensors are all kind of messed up, like I said, from the Argent Energy. And you landed it, so you
Yeah.
don't have an aerial view. but you can kind of see the giants walking over the buildings because they're so tall.
Approaching. Quick, yell stealth panther.
That's not a bad idea.
That's kind of funny.
Quick yell stealth panther. Nice.
So do I have a direct shot at that front door? Like, there's no intervening wall or anything. It's literally just one room cabin.
It's just a big open cabin.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so it says in your space out to 5 feet around you.
Oh no, that's not gonna
You
work.
can choose to make no sound emit from your space.
Yeah.
Okay,
no,
so
no.
it's the impact that makes the noise, not necessarily the gun.
Yeah,
okay,
it'd be the
well.
big bada boom.
The gun makes the sound,
Mhm.
and so it would suppress that, but it would not suppress the whistle or any sound that a projectile
Or the
energy-
massive
giant
impact.
humming.
I mean,
giant
okay,
humming
all right.
portal
So we
thing
use it
keeps
as
going
an element of surprise.
I mean, they'll get like real quick.
I'm okay
Like,
with that.
What's
I
that?
mean, that's fucking fear tactics right there. And
It
you know,
is.
if we disintegrate a couple of fuckers or take a leg off
Okay, but
or something.
if you're talking about that one dude, that I literally could get from where we are, I could get one person.
Yeah.
I feel like there's better ways to handle one guy.
Listen, just asking questions
Brainstorming.
for future
Understand.
reference. It's,
Yeah, no, totally get it. Just, maybe not like this moment.
Hell
Yeah,
Knight
you guys
comes
feel
around
like
the
it's
corner,
look- it's-
face full of what?
It's looking for you, but it doesn't seem to have noticed you.
God damn it, Bern, I told you not to eat that cabbage.
Fuck you. Good. Kimchi eggs are delicious.
What?
That's what I'm eating right now is kimchi eggs, so.
Boiled cabbage.
No,
Deviled
it's
eggs.
fermented, it's fine. Fermented
Ooh.
with spice.
And baked
Little
beans.
kimchi.
Kimchi and spam.
All right, are we going loud yet? Just let me know when. In the meantime,
Just let me know when.
I'm gonna ask. Yes, my name is Des. What's going on in this village? Nothing
Well,
good.
when us and the tribes came back, we heard that there was sort of invasion happening here, and there was battles to be had. So we came down to fight these giants. But when we arrived, it was much more complicated than that. A lot of us were slaughtered in several fights. This is the third time they've managed to sort of corral us, and I think we're starting to lose our fire.
Oh, don't worry.
Separated from the others.
I have someone who can rally you. Your Queen Bryn.
Why?
He sort of does recognize the name, but he wasn't necessarily a part of all of the orc tribal stuff that happened.
He's like, wait, who?
Yeah, there's a little bit of that. And he's like,
What
huh.
queen?
But he seems to be excited. The tall lady. He seems to be excited that you brought friends, and then he sort of remembers like who you were with, and seems to put the name together with your allies. Goes, oh, okay. So are we planning a fight?
Yeah, it's called Operation Fuck Shit Up. It's a very well thought out plan. It's
You
many
can
steps.
see. Let me roll a dice real quick.
Intricate.
Intricate. Okay, you can see that there's sort of a resolve that washes over him, and he's sort of he's like, I haven't gotten much rest lately, but I think I still got a few tricks up my sleeve. And he sort of like moves his hand a little bit, and sort of like these flicks of fire sort of move with the hair on his sort of minotaur body and arms, and sort of like he's trying to see if he still has any sort of arcane
Spell slots.
Yeah, but essentially. And he's like, he's got a little bit of fight in him, but he looks at you and he goes, do you have any He kind of like looks at you and doesn't see you have anything on you. Do you have any weapons that?
I have everything on.
You have a tiny little magic pouch that holds everything. Yeah.
It's like 7 rifles.
Open up your bag of holding like a Mary Poppins bag, and you're like, I got this. Like,
They start dumping out magic weapons and fucking rifles.
Giant ass guns and shit.
I reach into my bag and I start pulling something out, and it only gets as far as a foot, and I'm like, oh shit, Kirby's still in there.
Oh no! You
Save
burned him.
I know.
We got rid of him. Thank goodness.
I did not take a foot as a souvenir. That would be gross. We'll talk about that later, Woodrow. Anyway,
Gross.
while I'm thinking about what weapon to give him, can I tell if he's like down some hit points or something?
Yeah. So give me a medicine check. And
Sure.
see how well
I've
you
got
can.
an ogre slaying knife. It's got plus 12 against ogres. A 12 plus medicine 6, so dirty 18.
Dirty 18. Okay. So with an 18, you can tell he's definitely taken some damage. He's probably like what you'd consider bloodied, like about half of his hit points.
How many hit points would one of these guys have?
Total, they probably have close to 100. The Minotaur, like the boss Minotaur guy, he probably has around 100 hit points. So he's probably at about 50.
The Maximator.
That's a lot to be down before a fight starts. I also don't want to use up my heals because I mean, there's the bullet sponge Bryn to think of.
Who has plenty of heals.
Hey, good news. I don't think anything stuns in this fight, so.
Yay! I can actually play!
Hey, and I can cure poison now.
Yep.
This doesn't help when I get stunned, though.
It's the poisons are what was stunning you last time, so.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah. Last time, but the time before that it wasn't, was it?
No.
was just-
But you have mind blast
I was
for
just-
that now.
Okay. So basically,
Slowly
every
but
time
surely
we
you'll build
do
your
something,
resistances to everything that can stun you.
No, slowly
Every-
but surely I'll get more utility to where I
I
can
was gonna
insulate
say-
her.
Or that.
Dis
also
like
that.
changes tactics and goes, well, I wanted to learn about this, but poisons are now stunning Bryn, so I
Yeah,
guess I'm gonna
exactly.
fucking learn how to take care of that.
You know the funny part? That's actually exactly right. I had to unlearn spells so I could try to insulate you more. You're welcome. Can you silently cast thing? Can I stealthily cast?
Yeah, you actually can. So you'd roll me sleight of hand check for that, actually. But no one's really watching. So, yeah, you're okay.
24.
Just silently cast. Yeah. Okay, anyway.
Oh, 8, 4, 8, 16,
Ooh.
20. Okay, he regains 26.
Oh, nice. That is good. It puts him at the health of his little buddies. His buddies have 76, so now he's at least as good as his friends are. Their
Yeah,
maximum is-
No, yeah, don't let anyone put you in a corner.
He doesn't look like he's going to be doing that. Bryn and Kronos, you can see that the knight sort of turned its back to you and is looking around just to kind of survey the area. It seems like he's been told to investigate, or has come upon the idea himself somehow for some reason.
Had a feeling that the lead Hell Knights saw us when we were hovering above. The eerie way that he looked directly at the camera. They know he knows we're here, but he's not sure where. So we are not going to have the element of surprise for much longer.
So what you're saying is I should sink my axe in the back of the
Yes.
No, that's not what I was saying just yet.
It doesn't make sense. It would be surprising.
Yes, it would, but it's good to have a follow up to go along with that afterwards.
Set it on fire.
I swear,
Fire is surprising.
Yep. Strategy in this team is just something that's just completely lost. Okay.
No, it's strategic.
What?
Strategery. Yeah.
Wait,
Two dangerous
you have-
6-year-olds.
I hand the
You have
Maxitar
initiative,
a
okay.
laser pistol and my +1 dagger.
Nice. Okay, that's actually going to be helpful.
All right. So, are you going to bust out through the front door and take on that Hell Knight mini, and we will, I guess, go for the other one. See if we can neutralize them real quick, because as soon as we engage them, we're going to have the rest of the reinforcements coming after us.
In Dis, as an elf, you can psychically, essentially, like, command your ship. It'll be just like if you were controlling a familiar. It takes your turn. Essentially, your body becomes, motionless for a time, stunned, and then you control the ship for a round instead of you. So you get like one attack with it, and you can move the ship if you wanted to, something like that.
Yeah.
You're
our
running
goal
as a
here?
pilot spot.
To rescue
Well,
these
we're
people.
trying to liberate the area and banish the Hell Knight. Possibly
I don't know
get the
about
souls
banish.
back.
There's a meteor that seems to be itching to come into existence.
It has
Well,
been a
we've
while.
got to destroy the gems on the side of his arms in order to set the souls free of our friends.
It's on all of his armor, not his arms. It's like
Oh.
his plate mail is all covered in different black and red gems, and the ones that are black, you can be like faces that sort of like move.
So he's just a soul-stealing asshole.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right,
Did
so
Perry-
we need to put him in the ground and break every part of him.
Did
Got
Perry
it.
tell us what would break those stones, by the way? Because I remember
Oh.
we asked him.
Essentially removing curse. You don't think that like you could physically break them unless you find a way to do that with something that's strong enough to break an artifact, which is usually like where it was forged, or like the heart of a volcano, or a sun, or something like that. But
Oh,
remove
the
curse
meteor.
with the assistance of a remove curse, you might be able to break it.
I was
Meteor.
really thinking the
Yeah.
sun. But
I mean,
I think he's saying meteor wouldn't do it.
I feel like it should. Like a bunch of minis. No? Damn it.
A billion sparklers. All right. How many people were still alive last time you knew people were alive? Talking to the
Recall accurately, there's about 5 or 6 of us from each tribe that came. There was 4 tribes, so there's about 20 of us remaining, including you, maybe, give or take a few. I don't know what they've been doing since they've had me in here, so
Well, there are 3 guys on a tree, so we're gonna not include those.
they were thinking the leaders and something about making more warriors for his army.
Thank you, Frog G. Is there a window in this cottage house deal thing?
Yeah, so on the sides, there's windows that look out either way. And then on their door, there's a window, but it looks like it's been covered up.
Like in the north wall, is there a window?
Yeah, north and south walls there are.
Okay. Can I go over to that and see if I can see in the house across the way?
So you can't really see into this house from where you're at. This is sort of like a little storage wall. There's just like a little tiny window up at the top that sort of opens to let air and ventilation and stuff like that, but you can't really see in there. Yeah.
Could I see enough in that tiny little window to teleport into that tiny little window?
Let's see. Give me a perception check. I think with your plus that'll be a yes, but I just want to see if you possibly roll under.
If you possibly roll like right.
No, I did not roll under. So 14 plus.
Oh, that's 16. That's
18.
at least a 30. 18, 30. Okay. Well, I wanted you to get at least a 30 because there's lots of dust and everything. It's pretty hard to see, but with elven eyes and your persistence, you can kind of see in that little window enough to see the space, so you can teleport in there. You sort of teleport up and land on the ground, and you're in a pretty musty storeroom. It looks like this is where they keep like different kind of hunting gear and stuff like that, and then dry rations.
Okay, before I leave that other guy, I'm gonna say, wait for my signal. You'll know it when you experience it.
Okay, so yeah, you teleport in here. Let's see, this one is 7-4. And you can hear outside there's definitely some rumbling, but they're people talking low, and they're speaking in a language you don't understand.
They're speaking a language I don't ordinarily understand.
Yeah.
I'm going to sleight of hand cast.
Comprehend languages, I think is what it's called. I don't know if you have tongues yet.
Just the one. I thought you'd like it.
It took a second. It really did. Oh. Plural. Plurality. All right, I get it. But yeah, Dis is teleported. Are you guys staying right where you're at? Do you guys want to move down and make another stealth check? Kronos and Bryn, while Dis is moving.
I'm still waiting to find out what are.
Okay.
I'm rallying.
I'm waiting for y'all to tell me that
I communicate that I am rallying the troops, so we can fuck shit up.
So we will sit here with our thumbs up our ass and hope that guy doesn't turn
go
around.
rally the rest of them. Sneak around the south of the village and attack.
Did
Charlie
you
from
just
the
tell
trees.
Bryn to sneak
You have a +10,
through an
motherfucker.
open field of fucking people?
You do have magic. What's your stealth?
To do what? Be like a turnip? Be like, nothing here,
No.
just a walking turnip. Ignore
No,
it.
give you +10 to your stealth. Remember?
Like, I get that. But I just don't have the faith in me sneaking through a fucking open field. It's fine.
Gotcha.
We can.
Kronos can cast invisibility if you need it. That'll give you advantage as well as the +10.
Do you want to sneak over to the other side and rally the other troops while this is rallying these troops?
Which other side are we talking
The
about?
south side.
The west side.
Or the west side.
You
Those
mean
sides.
go over there where the big fucking
We-
horn demon looking thing is, and
Yeah. Yeah, and we got a +10, so just says we'll be fine.
why would we want
Because
to
we
do
gotta-
this?
We gotta get
Thank
the
you
troops.
for zooming in, Woodrow.
Gotta
Look,
get
if
the
you
troops.
don't want to, that's fine.
Well, where are they? Are they even in there?
I don't know.
Well,
No.
this sounds
I'll ask.
terrible.
I'll ask. All right, so
God, I mean, I know you're a woman, but it's like a bunch of women.
when
Oh,
when you go into
wrong cheek. Wrong cheek.
the hallway,
Love you, man.
sneak panther cough. Yeah, we just came up with this new thing. You need to use it. No, just as you sort of come out of that pantry and start walking down the hall, you can see that there's sort of a congregation of Minotaur, all discussing. And if you cast comprehend
did.
languages, okay, you can hear them saying that they're. One of them is pretty sure they took Kanto to the cabin just to the south of them. And if they basically break through the southern wall or the back of the pantry, essentially, that they could easily get in through the wall or window and get to a condo and maybe either free the rest of the people or get out. And that seems to be where this conversation has hit its standstill. They're trying to decide whether they should risk another fight, a third, and fight where they'll probably all be killed, or maybe run and leave the other tribes to their fate. So that's kind of where the discussion is at. And they don't seem to notice you because they're very their attention is somewhere else.
Are they standing or sitting? And either way, how tall are they?
So Minotaurs are they're a little bit bigger than the Goliaths, and Goliaths they're anywhere from 6 to 7 feet. So Minotaurs are about 7 to maxing out 8 feet. And in the 8-foot range, like they don't go above 9 usually.
This number just keeps going up. And are they standing or sitting in their
it's a mix. It's a mix of both. Yeah, some are like stand up, leaning up against the wall. Some are like sort of sit down in like a sitting position with their legs crossed.
I need to walk up between two of them that are sitting down and just say, no, I already took care of your friend. He'll be ready to go
like
when
that.
we are.
Make it intimidation.
That's why I said he'll be ready to go when we are. Asshole. He took care of your friend.
He won't be a problem anymore.
As you pop up and say that, go ahead and give me a
only a 34
persuasion check.
Oh, intimidation is 34. Hold on, persuasion. That's different. Damn it. Only a 23.
Okay. Not bad. And they want to get out of here, so it's not bad at all. So when you say that, you say, I've taken care of your friend, he'll be ready to go when we are. They all sort of stop and look at you and continue to speak, but the one that continues to speak speaks in common towards you. It's kind of broken, and he's like, whoa, what do you mean you'll be ready to go when we are? And they sort of all look around at each other, look back at you like, what's your plan?
Like, wait, we or we?
Yeah, this is. They asked you what your plan is, Dis. The biggest obstacle of your team so far.
Plan? We don't really got a plan.
Okay.
Kill some shit.
I pull out my tablet.
This is gonna draw for them.
No, not that kind of tablet, you asshole. We have technology.
This is gonna Google a plan.
No, actually, I'm going to access the footage of us arriving and being able to see the guys here. And I'll be like, see these grunts? So, hopefully, we're just going to kill every one of these guys. But see then, and I swipe right. Then we have this guy with all the rocks, right? This guy we have to completely annihilate, though. Because he's a bad man.
Like my pixelated tokens.
I really do. I really do. It's helping because it's like I'm pinching and zooming.
Do you have any weapons still left in your thing, or was the dagger kind of all you had? Because I remember you had some at some point. I remember you got like a +3 sword off that.
I have 11 daggers, but none of them are magical. Didn't I have like a plus?
I mean, I have a laser rifle and a laser pistol I've literally never used.
I think I had a plus something sword.
Yeah, you had a +3 short sword from the guy you got the cape from.
Yeah, this snazzy cape I'm wearing. Yeah, I don't see it, but where else would it have gone?
No, you just probably didn't put it on your sheet, honestly.
That
Because you asked me about the cape and the sword
yeah.
one episode, and then I told you about the cape, and you searched for the cape, but I don't remember ever hearing you search for a sword, but you wouldn't have to search for a +3 sword, so I'm just guessing it didn't get put on, though.
Well, I have this sword, but it's extraordinarily valuable.
Okay, I have a laser pistol and a laser rifle that I'm more than happy to give.
You're on the other side of a wall, babe.
It's not. I'm just telling you, like, if they can get out here, I can hand it to them. They're +10, by the way.
What's +10?
My laser pistol and my laser rifle.
Well, those are +10 for you to shoot.
Oh no, it's +4. Sorry, +4.
Yeah. Well, it's not a plus
now.
anything. That's the damage you add for your dex.
Yeah.
They're just laser rifles.
Well, you know what? Fuck it. It's got radiant.
I'm
They're
like,
still good. Yes, that's important. They do radiant.
They have
damage.
radiant damage.
I'm like, you have a
Fuck you.
+10 rifle? I'm
I
coming
know,
to
I
get
do.
like, doesn't
Have a
go
plus
that
a billion D. It's wonderful.
Holy shit.
Dang, how do
So
you
strong.
miss?
Yeah, I know.
I am very
Damn.
I
talented.
don't think you're adding that billion D.
Oh,
You
so
attack.
good at missing.
Goddamn, Zinzarina's been holding out on me. You got a +10 rifle over there.
Okay.
No,
so,
I just have a
yeah.
sentient.
The Minotaurs are all looking at you, Dis, for the plan, and your party is bugging you over the comms for a plan.
So I pull out the sword, and I make my own sound effect and go, oh.
Make me a perform check.
Oh my god. Oh.
17
What's your plus?
+5.
Okay. So yeah, you do it, and it's pretty good. You hit some notes, and for a second, a couple of you, pretty sure they go, oh shit, it's magic, and I mean it is magic, but they think the singing is magic until they all realize it's coming from you, and then yeah, one of them sort of holds out his hand. He seems to be the one in charge. One of the ones you stood next to, who's sitting, kind of stands up and holds out his hand. He goes like, I will make sure. Well, he's speaking in Minotaur, but I think you cast comprehend languages, but he says, I'll share or watch this sword with my life, not cherish it. You're not giving it to him.
No, I'm not. The only weapons I give are the business end. So, yeah. By the way, I can understand all of you for about another 59 minutes and 38 seconds. So, I hand it to him. Unfortunately, that's all I carry on me, other than the stripper pole, which I think I still have.
Quick question.
Yeah.
I know that Namgol brought back grenade parts for me, I think. Did I ever get a chance to make any of those disintegration grenades?
So Bach made you 3, and you were supposed
Okay.
to make the rest of what you had with when he came back. Namgol came back, but Gorn kind of, I think, made us all
Fucked all that up?
Yeah.
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 Yeah. Okay, so I have the 3 that he made me, but I didn't get a chance to make my own.
Make any more? Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Thank you.
So, can I borrow Bryn and Kronos' eyes and tell what the 2 things out back are? 3 things out back
yeah.
are?
This guy's right here, and this guy's about right there.
Yeah, what are they though?
Oh, this one is a zombie. The little orange guy up top, he's like a little zombie pleb, just kind of stumbling, shambling around. And then the Death Knight seems to be walking, kind of pacing back behind this cabin, keeping an eye out.
Is there a chimney in the cabin I'm in?
Yeah, yes there is. Right behind all the Minotaur. We're gonna do rooftop trow.
I was actually thinking of getting to the top of the chimney and then casting something as far as I can cast it to distract.
Oh, that's possible.
I mean, I could use one of these disintegration grenades to disintegrate the wall, and maybe some of that Hell Knight. That would be kicking things off. But how are you planning on getting them out of there?
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I can make a hole in the wall with my disintegration rifle, but And then it wouldn't cost you a grenade, but...
Yeah. Disintegration rifle is quiet. I mean, the disintegration grenade is like the lack of sound, I think we established, so I imagine you're right.
Yeah,
It'd be the same.
Yeah. They essentially just create like a weird absence of sound, like when someone mutes in a call and you're like, where'd the sound go?
Yeah.
So there's like there's a noticeable thing, but it's not a big bang.
How stealthy is a torpedo?
Very stealthy.
Is it daytime, by the way?
No, it's like dusk.
Even more stealthy.
Can the ship circle around to the other side?
Yeah.
Like seriously, I don't want to try to do a distraction to the east when we're in the east of the village. So what I'd like to try to have the ship do is circle around towards to the west of the village. I'm shocked you didn't just make a tiny little token.
Well, I was tired of you being like, can I just park my ship in there? I just, no, it's huge.
Alright, hold on. I gotta look up the radius of this explosion. I don't wanna destroy the village trying to distract people.
What are you shooting? The meat hall that's already on fire?
No, actually, I was not aiming for any buildings because I figured that would get us into trouble. Where the hell are torpedoes?
It's probably 40, so let's just... Probably like that.
Okay, the guys that are 9 squares, would they count as huge?
Yeah, they're huge.
Okay.
I think that's about... Are you looking for the torpedo?
Yes.
I think it's a 40-foot radius, right?
It doesn't. It actually doesn't say. It just says range 3,000 feet.
Yeah, so it's something like this.
Okay, can you put it basically in the top left corner?
Boom.
Yeah, perfect. I want to
tree.
avoid fucking up the meat hall in case there are innocents in there that we have to save.
It's on fire.
I understand it's on fire. People can still be inside a building while it's on fire, so...
Okay, he did say it was a blazing inferno, as in, like, there's nothing in there. Right? Did I mishear you?
There could be a basement.
The roof was completely engulfed in flames when you flew over, yes.
Okay, I'm going to turn to the 6 guys. Is there anyone still in that big hall?
The north? Not that I can recall, but we haven't been able to track everyone's movement.
There are 6 of you. Can any of you recall anyone being in there the last time you saw?
They had us all in there before they separated us, so I don't know. And then you can see a couple of them looking out, like peeking out one of the windows that's on that side. It isn't completely covered, and they're like, I don't know if anyone's in there now. I don't think
they're probably gone.
I would like to stealthily shoot a torpedo. Our distraction is coming.
All right.
What happens when we have the distraction? Are we just booking it? Like,
this is a poorly thought out plan.
You're gonna do a distraction, and then we do not have the next step.
What is the plan after the distraction goes off?
It's like that. You're
still stuck inside a building.
Distraction. And 3, success. Or step 1, step 3.
Yeah.
Okay, new plan. I'm still going with the torpedo. But
Uh-huh.
can you center it on the center of the village, slightly down from that tree?
Right here.
I want to get the two big guys and the little guy. So higher. It's not. I don't see it moving, so I'm just gonna say not on me. Do you see that the big central tree? I think you called it a well.
This one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So just go a
Yeah.
couple squares down from that to where I get that big guy
There you
and
go.
that big guy and then that little. Yeah. There you go.
So you are aware that in this radius where you're shooting a torpedo are 3 bodies that you're trying, at least 1 body you're trying to save. So
Yeah.
Okay.
that is where
so how?
Cortex's body is
New
hung
plan.
from the tree.
Just keep that target locked. I turn to the 6 guys. I say, wait here for my signal. You'll know it when it happens. Can I see into the house to the north of us?
What are
I
you
we're just
guys
sitting
doing
here
while
with
this
our
does
thumbs up
this?
our ass. Just waiting.
You guys can do anything you want. I don't care. Just
I
do
would
something.
love to know what the fuck you're trying. Like,
I'm
what
just
are
trying
you
to
doing?
rally the troops so that
To-
when we
to
go
then-
to fuck all this shit up, okay? We cannot handle all this on our own.
I get that.
This is true.
You know what? It's fine. I'm just gonna wait for the dude to turn around and see us.
If they all pop out of each of their cabins,
At the
Okay.
same time.
that's an attack from 6 directions.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's all I'm saying.
Fine. Yep.
I
We should
can't.
have stayed in the fucking. We should have just stayed in the ship and waited.
Where would be the fun in that?
I wouldn't be sitting behind a building, staring
Then
at shit, waiting for it to turn around.
All I can say is that you are more than welcome to move or try to stealth or
Do your thing.
hell shoot off a meteor. I don't care.
I mean, that's one way to cause a distraction.
If you do that, you get
shoot up
4 of
If I
those
shoot up the
spaces I was
meteor-
moving around.
I shoot off a meteor and then, just shoot the torpedo. We could just cause so much chaos.
You
Yeah,
can.
I don't want to hit the bodies. I don't want to hit the bodies. So move that south a bit. All right, that's going to be our go. That's going to be our go. Okay, move it to where the torpedo isn't going to hit the bodies, and then Brain can do a little lower.
This is.
Fuck it.
It's fine. It'll be so.
So that guy in the middle there,
Mhm.
I think I'm gonna cast a spell on him. He is gonna be. Yeah. I cast a spell.
All right,
Good.
60 feet away from you.
That's good. That's good. This spell has a range of 60 feet. I cast Fairy Fire.
Fairy fire. All right.
Yes.
Dexterity save, correct?
I'm targeting the area, so it is a Dex 19.
All right. Let's see if he can make it on the die, or if he has to use his resistance. Which is Dexterity is a +3.
Either way, that whole area should be lit up, even if it doesn't stick to him.
No, I think it only sticks to creatures.
Really?
It coats the area, but it only sticks to creatures, I believe.
Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet light, your choice.
Does it shed light?
Any creature in the area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if it fails the dex throw.
So it's not like it doesn't like glow like it gives off light. It just glows like a dim light, so you can see the outline of it. Okay, heard. So yeah, the grass in that area will have like a nice little fairy fire dew effect coming off of it.
It was supposed to be much better than this.
So wait, is fairy fire is magical, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
All right.
Is there other fire already present that is non-magical in that same kind of area?
Not in this area. The only fire that you know of that's lit is the meat hall. But that is
I wanted to
kicking
do
off
control flames because I've never done it.
That is kicking off initiative because Dis did cast a spell, and it caused the Hell Crusader, to use one of his legendary resistances because he technically failed to save. But as the magic sort of starts to settle on him, he sort of just shakes it off and turns, looks over at this building. Bryn, you see this Hell Knight take off running, and then another one kind of behind him. Double move. And then Kronos.
Yes.
It is going to be your turn very shortly. Well, as soon as I move this guy, so go ahead and let me know what you're going to do. All right. You're up.
All right. Well, we need to get this dude out of the fucking building here.
Oh, this was basically telling him that he would know when to break out.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
as soon as I launch this torpedo.
That's the move for all of them. This launches a torpedo, and then they all just basically pour out.
It does look like the attention is on cabin 8. Even like the zombies, they all kind of turn and look this way.
Currently in?
Yeah, the one Dis is in right now. And it is, Kronos, you're on.
Yeah. Alright. The other people in the other cabins don't know what's going on, though. It's not going to be very many.
If you were able to sneak down and around, because these are zombies,
Yeah.
I would assume that they're not
robust.
pain in the ass.
I would imagine he
'Cause the
still
big
has
guys
a
move.
connection with them, though. That's
I mean, I'm
that's
sure, but we're talking the real big bads have gone up, so
Yeah.
maybe you can go the other way to try and
that's what I
start
was
getting
thinking.
those. And then if you go that way, I can always drop meteor while they're kind of somewhat clustered to see if I can just, I don't know, fuck them up.
Yeah.
for a second.
Alright.
And then just can launch the torpedo. There'll just be a lot of stuff happening right in the center really fast.
Yeah. Let's see.
The problem
How
is
tall
I'm
is
not
that
gonna be able
building
to get
over there?
This one?
Yeah.
They're all about the same, in that sort of 11 to 12 foot range. Usually they're all
It's
one
all
story.
single levels.
Yeah, they're all one stories. Whoa. The bigger ones have a little bit higher roofs than the littler houses, but not by much. And they're pretty simple.
Let's see. Now, Misty Step requires that I be able to see unoccupied space, right? Is there
so
a window to see into that?
Yes. In here you can.
Okay.
So if you were to sneak up and get close to the building and use your bonus action, you could essentially get in there.
All right, then yeah, that's what I want to do then. Good.
Oh, by the way, after I cast my spell, my bonus action, if I didn't use it, was to lock on with the torpedo to that area. The one I described previously.
So with one move, you have 40 movement, right?
60.
Oh, 60? Oh, nice.
Yes.
Okay, so
40.
one.
Oh no, I have.
Okay, I think you all. That's right. You all have 60 at this point now. So you can get here with one movement, and then Bryn, that would put you there, and you guys can essentially, if you hold your action and let her go, you guys can move together, or you can move without her.
Well, I can't Misty Step. I can't Misty Step with anybody. I can't carry anybody. It's just me.
Got you. Okay, so yeah, you won't have the +10 if you're gonna sneak, move away and try to get over here. But you can go ahead and still attempt. You can still attempt to sneak. You just won't have her little bonus.
Okay.
So give me a stealth check, and then you can Misty Step in here with the perception because you're within 30 feet.
So. So, got a 22 for stealth without the bonus.
Okay. Nice. I got to roll for the giant. And then a perception.
You need me to roll a perception, you said?
Yeah, because the windows are all kind of like covered with stuff, so it's like kind of hard to see out.
A 28 on the perception.
All right. So you can see in, you can move up to 30 feet. So as you see in, and that's Kevin 1. Kevin 1, boom. You can actually see a Leonin face kind of poking, like moving the curtain to peek out and trying to look through the stuff that's covering the window on the outside. And you see enough space to get in there behind him, and you kind of like poof. Let's see. Are you trying to still like hide from them, or just because you still have your action actually? Yeah, that's just your bonus and your movement.
No, it seems kind of pointless to hide from them. I mean, I'm kind of right there in the middle of the room. So
they all sort of noticed you in the different moments, and kind of you can hear the surprise and shock kind of go around the room, and they sort of turn. You can see them all flick out claws. These tribes never encountered this tribe. They were not within the fight, so they're all kind of ready to pounce on you, but holding because you don't look demonic. So they're kind of trying to figure out who you are. I mean, it gets you kind of like a little demonic with the fucking skull mask, but you have like actual, skin with the tone. It's not all undead and fiendish, so they're kind of like holding for a moment. But you still have your action to your turn.
I say to them, who's for getting out of here and seeking some revenge?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Like, who speaks common?
I everyone in that room is actually a bad guy. Woodrow
Right.
just flips the color on the tokens.
Right? Mwahaha.
That's
30.
Thought they were green, now they are red. Waha.
There it is. Not this map. I've been making some of those though. Some of those tokens
I like
are
how
green, and then I have
Woodrow's
a
like-
linked layer.
Nice.
That's so mean. That was funny.
Yeah, awesome.
Did you hear me, Woodrow? It was 30.
Oh, sorry, no, 30. Oh, okay.
Yeah. 16
so
plus
yeah, as
14.
They all turn, flick out their claws, and you say who's for getting out of here, and he's acting a little revenge. They sort of look. You can see they were all sort of like trying to fashion weapons from different things in the room. And Dish, you didn't really talk to the orcs at all, but you can kind of see they have taken apart like the bed and the frame and the cobblestone on the fireplace, and they've been making like different hammers and shit with the
There's a club.
stones as well. Yeah, but
There's a poker for the fireplace.
Sharp
Use that.
stick.
I don't know.
Sharp stick.
yeah. But Kronos, that seems to work. They go, do you have any better weapons than these?
3
think I
houses
s-
over. I don't.
Like,
I think
once
I don't
again,
think
I
I ever
do
got
remember-
my laser rifle back from Duke. So
Yeah, he would have gave it back to you.
Oh, he did. Okay, then I have
Yeah.
a laser rifle.
Do we keep a crate of those on the ship? I'm just curious.
Well, you guys actually gave them to the ladies at the base to have them refurbished into defense turrets inside the base.
I remember because we were like, our base doesn't have any protection. We should probably do
Yeah.
something about that. Yeah.
And they're trying to build some guns for the outside that are bigger.
I'm tired of all your base hours. See, Woodrow, you coughed, and now it's making me feel like I
Yeah,
have to
sorry.
cough. No, it's just sympathetic.
I have too many
coughing.
tabs to get there.
So yeah, I'll hand the leader a laser rifle.
All right.
Now there's a 9-minute
Yeah.
fight over who's the leader because they all want the rifle.
No. You can see that there's a similar to Simbo, how he was like a white, maneless sort of, almost like he looked like a lion, but he didn't have a mane. There's
Yeah.
one here who has a giant 3 like rake scar across his face, and he actually has a mane, and his fur is kind of white, but he's got like silver kind of parts in his mane. You can tell he's got age on him. And he kind of holds his hand out and goes, "No, I prefer my claws, but in this situation, I think this will do." You can see he's kind of got a little grin on his face when he takes it, and he starts working it to make sure it works and everything. He can see he can manipulate it.
Does anybody need to be healed or anything like that? What do these guys look like?
So, one actually does come out of the pantry as all this is kind of going on. You can see that they've poked holes around the building, and they're kind of like trying to keep watch. One of them does seem pretty messed up. The other ones seem to have basically essentially licked their wounds for the most part. They're doing okay. The only one of them seems like he's down a lot of his health. We need to find our way to the food court. You know what?
I want my slice.
I'm making a note. Next season, you guys are gonna laugh when it pops up.
Oh, I'd love that.
Food court. Okay, corral. Okay.
There must be a Sbarro's.
Yeah.
We're trying to get to the Chick-fil-A.
Sbarro's to Chick. All right. That is
Awful.
so. You still have an action, and you still see only one of them is down any health. And tossing him a health potion wouldn't be an action. I don't know if you have like cure wounds or anything like that, but
I was looking at the staff of healing. Yeah.
oh, that's right. Okay, so you have it. I couldn't remember if you handed it off to Bryn or not.
No, I still have it. Yeah.
Brent,
Currently
they're
still
like,
have it. Yeah.
We have this staff, and Bryn's like, but I have an axe. And it's like, okay, but the staff. I'm like, no, but the axe. Like, not even interested in anything to do with the damn staff.
But it doesn't
Like,
even
no,
feel funny yet.
There's no sharpness. Why would I take it? There's no Sharpie. I want sharp pointy.
All right, so use two charges on the staff of healing to heal up that the one that looks banged up.
Go ahead and roll the dice for that, and then that'll be an action for you. So Bryn, if you want to catch up, you can, but the thing about that is you can only get there with a movement.
Mm-hmm.
So you'd have to double move and try and like break a window, or double move to the door and smash it in. But I do need a stealth roll from you.
2d8 plus.
25.
Or you can post up outside and start knocking down out some of the plebs, or wherever you want to go. I was assuming you were going with Kronos. I could be wrong in that.
All right, so dude got back 17 hit points with her.
Good to know. That puts him for what they're at back full. Good.
Awesome.
What way is that zombie facing?
It looks like it. So Kronos snuck out and passed, and there was a moment where like it went to like look at Kronos for a second, and it stumbles forward, but he did the magical whoosh thing, and then it sort of like went back to focusing forward. So it is walking sort of at you. You're in its peripheral. It's right peripheral vision right now.
And she rolled a 25 in case you didn't hear.
Okay. Then yeah, it's not. It doesn't seem to.
So here's the thing. Before I move to like go for the zombie, I asked the guys real quick, like, do you want me to kick off Meteor now before people move more? Because if not, then I'm gonna handle this dude that is walking towards me.
Give me a survival check, Bryn. You have a lot of battle knowledge. And you fought undead before in the video game you came from, and in the campaign.
21.
21? So, with the way the zombies are moving, you think there's a good chance that you could connect with this one zombie in a silent way, knocking it out. It doesn't look like it has a whole lot of endurance or constitution. And you think you could do it silently. Whether or not the other demons will notice, you're not 100% sure, but you think you could definitely take this thing out quietly. Okay. And they're not the Thule.
So then I'm gonna make a call, because you guys are still kind of rallying. I'm going to take them.
And you have two attempts to do it, and this one, see, with if you make a check with disadvantage, you could even maybe try and get this one. Although that would be a little more risky because we're in proximity to the giant, but you could do it if you don't want to waste your second attack.
Okay. Well, we're gonna start with the dude first. 23 to hit.
Yeah, that's gonna hit, and you don't have to worry about damage with the pleb. These guys are minion rules, and I think with your plus, there's no way you can do less than their health, so I don't even want to waste time with that. All right, so you throw your axe as you stalk up, sink the axe into the head of this zombie, and it just drops, and you call the axe back with the head still attached to the axe. You sort of just have a little trophy now. You still have a bonus action, and your second attack, if you want to hold and just stay here, you can, or you can. I'll say with a bonus, you could move this 15 feet and get up against the wall if you wanted to.
Yeah, put me up against the wall.
You still have your one attack. Okay, you didn't use both of your attacks. You used a little bit of that. Boom.
Right. And then, do I still have bonus, or is that it?
That kind of uses your bonus. You still technically have an attack. If anything.
Yeah, the only other thing I was gonna do was rage, but I can wait and do that.
They double move. They're zombies. So they only have.
Where's the tree with the things on it?
It's up.
Right here in the middle. Yep.
The big purple? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to like telepathically say to just like whenever you're ready with that torpedo, I'll rain down a meteor and see if we can't just cause massive chaos.
Yeah, I just don't want to disintegrate the bodies.
I don't either, and I'll stay away from the tree. But I'm just saying, like, we're gonna need to do something.
Yeah, my very next turn.
All right. There's that. Now.
I knew it.
Hold. All right. So there's that. And there hasn't been a broken of stealth yet, except for what Dis did in getting their attention up here. So, Dis, it's your turn. Because everyone else is holding for a signal. Okay, yeah. That's NPCs technically, but then to Dis.
Okay.
All right.
So that bubble you had for the torpedo. Could I see it one more time, please?
No, you missed your chance. I deleted it. I'm just kidding. It's up here.
Gone forever.
Can you get it between the tree and the building I'm in?
Not without hitting the building.
You can do these ones. Or you could hit these guys. Remember, you still got meteors and shit, too.
Jeez.
Okay, do it right there.
Right here?
Yep.
All right. So you had that lock from last round, so it's just an action for you to hack in your ship, send a torpedo into the middle of the city, and then I need to make 5 dexterity saving throws, 3 for the zombies that are probably going to get vaporized. Yeah. And then 2 for the giants. 16 and a 14, that's actually pretty good. The 16 will make, unless they have a negative, which they're zombie giants, they probably have a negative. Frost demon. Yeah, negative ones. Okay, never mind. They both.
It's a
fail
DC
as
18,
well.
by the way. Anyway, so.
So I think that's still from the old, in the description of the torpedo. I had to recalibrate things. I'd like have your ship has systems and stuff, and I wrote them down on this paper. It's actually a 15 DC now. Things were
Is
kind
that
of
on
out
the
of
starship roles and actions?
Mm-hmm. Wait. What do you mean? It's in the actions or the so by like your health and stuff, you can look at the threshold of your ship, the systems, DC, and AC, and all that stuff. It's kind of in the same spot. But I had to recalibrate all that because everything was kind of out of whack. Everything just had +5s for no reason, and yeah, I had to recalibrate it a little bit. What is the damage on the torpedo?
Is it still the same as what it is down
Yeah,
there?
the damage is still the same for that.
Okay. Let me find it again. 20d6.
Okay, so average or generator roll, one of the two. I have a frost giant.
Just take the average.
Which is
70.
70. Okay, so boom, boom, and then half would be 35. So even that zombie that rolled lucky still gone. Okay, and then it's going to go to you, Kronos. Unless, yeah, that was just your action, so you still technically have bonus movement.
So, bonus action. as far to the left as I can get in that house and try to see across the way. That should put me within 90 feet of the northwest roof. Up left.
90 would get you right here.
Okay, then I'll fly the rest of the way.
Okay, so yeah.
That's where I'll
Bonus.
pop out and I'll fly onto the roof.
Heard. Good move, good move. So these guys, as the torpedo goes off and basically engulfs all those zombies that were right there and the two frost giants. You can see pieces of their skin and flesh get blown off, and their legs are almost parts of it are just muscle barely hanging to bone, but they're still sort of standing up on them. And then everything sort of turns and looks at the middle, and you can see a grin come over the undead face that's inside this plate mail. And then you still have, so you use your bonus to teleport, and then a little bit of your movement, so you can be like somewhere up here at the back, kind of cover from them with your movement. And then if that's it, then Kronos.
Right. Bryn is directly after me, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. I am thinking I want to bash down the wall in front of us, but maybe waiting until after Bryn does the meteor,
Mm-hmm.
and then lead the charge out.
Heard. So you're just gonna hold until Bryn
Yeah.
goes, and then kind of just switch initiative with her for this round. Heard.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. But I guess for my bonus action, I'll go ahead and do my spirit shroud.
All right. So Spirit Shroud's out, and then you're holding action and movement. Bryn, let's pull this
Rage and meteor.
handy dandy meteor swarm out. So you can't stack them. You get 4 of these areas, but you can't stack them to stack
They
damage.
can't overlap at all.
You can overlap them, but the damage will not stack. So you can
Okay.
literally put like them one here, one up here.
Mm-hmm.
Get the big guys,
Yep.
and since you already got the big guys, you can, if you want, like start picking things off, but you're risking hitting the houses and shit when you do if you do that. So you could just sort of drop 2, because you're gonna get 4 no matter what, and
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, it's just gonna be hard to hit all the little guys around
Is it
the
possible
tree and
to
the
go
buildings.
down and hit the dude in the armor without hitting the tree or the building?
Yeah, so you can just clip him in a meteor, and sort of you hit the tree, but not the bodies, and you're not getting
Okay.
like the base of the tree. It's just like some of the canopy, and then you
Okay.
can get the 2 giants as well.
Yeah.
And you're assuming you want to do that before they move any closer to the tree.
Yes, that is exactly what I would like to do. That's what we're doing.
Okay. And did you say for bonus action you were raging?
Yeah.
Okay, I heard that, but I wasn't sure. I want to make sure. Okay, so
You could do
raging.
your third one a little bit more south of that and hit that zombie that's
Mhm.
right outside. And then you
Yeah,
can
you
do your
can.
4th one below that first building I went in and get that guy.
Mhm.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, take out as many as we can. Might as
Yeah,
well, right?
that's exactly
Yeah.
what.
And these guys are not going to be able to.
There's not a
Stand.
chance. Me throwing and not even like necessarily like hitting super well still took one of them out. So I don't think they're gone. They are now dead. Well, they're re-dead because they were undead.
Mostly.
Yeah.
Double dead. I don't know.
There we go.
That's weird.
So that like double dare physical challenge.
Yeah.
And then you get to roll 20d6 and then another 20d6, and I kind of need them in different. I need you to do the 20d6 in 2 different ones and tell me which one of them is fire damage. because you do 20d6 fire and 20d6 bludgeoning.
So the one. So do I have a pretty good insight that like from talking with the team and everything that like the dude with the crystals were probably like, even with a meteor, I'm not going to be able to do much.
It's not that you won't do much. It's just that the fire damage you were told that fire isn't that they're gonna be resistant and or immune to fire damage. You know which one it is. So fire will possibly.
But blunt force trauma is always a good thing.
Yeah.
Right.
Magic blunt force trauma is the way to go.
All right, so I'm gonna roll the fire, and I guess put the fire with the two big guys instead of the crystally big guy. Holy shit! There's so many dice. 91.
91. Okay, so 91. 92. That's the fire first.
Yes.
Okay. So. We'll say 46 round up. And then. Okay. Boom. And then this giant now has that on it.
By the way, Shay, they each take 20 and 20. Isn't that right, Woodrow?
Yeah. I still need the bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Yeah, they both, all of them
Got
take
you.
that. Yeah.
Got you. 73 bludgeoning.
Alright, then I'll get through.
Wow, you
Good
rolled
night.
above average and well above average on both rolls. That's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Give me enough dice and something will happen.
So, this is interesting. 3.
I like how he's like, this is interesting. That is interesting.
Well, it is. It's pretty.
It was mildly effective, asshole.
Mildly effective, yeah. I mean, the 3 giants are all above 100 damage done to them now, so I mean, I'm pretty sure it was effective, regardless of the resistance. Let's see real quick. They have 138 health, so you actually killed 2 of them. The 2 that the 2 that just hit with the the torpedo.
The torpedo, yes.
Yeah, get obliterated as the meteor hits in between them. There is a concussive force that washes fire and so many small rocks through them and boulders that they are essentially just torn to little pieces and blown up into the sky and vaporized.
Yes.
Amazing.
And then the
An
The other
astronomical
one?
shotgun blast.
yeah, essentially from the heavens. And then she teleported on the roof of that one. Okay, so I'm not gonna turn that. I think there's there, and then these guys took damage. I deleted all the little plebs. So Kronos, you held.
Yeah, my held action is to, I guess, bust down that wall. Would my arcane tattoo, would that do it? The what is it? The
just
concussive attack or whatever.
Yeah, you can attack the door and just
projectile.
say you blow the door down. It's a
Oh,
not
it's a
like
door? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'll also
Okay.
probably just open it.
Well, I mean, I figure if they could just
Well, it's
open
locked.
it, you know. Yeah.
Let's say it is locked, but it is
I mean,
just a door.
I assume they didn't open it because there were guards and zombies, but
yeah,
okay.
exactly.
Yeah.
But it is still
Well,
locked.
since the door is locked, let's just go ahead and blow the door open and
No,
let them.
let's savor this for what it is. You see Kronos sitting there, balling up his Hadouken, getting ready to unleash hell on this door, and Bryn just leads forward and turns the knob.
That would have been hilarious.
Bridge right here and opens it as he blasts.
I close the door and then just blow it off its hinges. It's the principle of the thing.
I'll just look at you and be like, "That was all you, man. All you."
And
did nothing.
I'll tell the other Minotaurs to go to the other go free their other compatriots. Get everybody out.
And you can get up to here with your movement. Or technically right here because of where you're at. If you want a full move, I don't know if you do or not, but I'm just showing you.
No, I think I'm gonna want to take some cover behind one of those purple trees. Yeah, right there.
Okay. Heard.
Yeah. And take a nice gander at old Hellface over there.
Are those
Oh,
trees
I have a
even
question.
still there after all that torpedo?
There's a stump there that can give you some cover of +2. It's a medium.
It's,
cover.
it's
stump.
uprooted. Like the roots are facing the
Yeah.
sky now, but
It is
it's
it is a
there.
very large stump. Yes, I'm peeking
Reverse-
around the
reverse
Tim
skin.
Burton stump of the tree.
I have a question, Woodrow.
Yeah.
If I were to move close to Kronos again, would that +10 come back? Like I realize we kind of don't really have it anyway, but I'm just curious.
I
Can't really have it if we've blown a bunch of shit up, but
think that's how it's supposed to work. Is that as long as you're concentrating on it, any of the allies you choose within 30 feet of you has the benefit that up to the number you can choose or whatever. But
Okay.
if they walk away, it does go away. But I think if they get back within 30 feet, it comes back.
then it
I'm
comes
not
back.
100%
Yeah, that's what I was
sure on that,
wondering.
But that's usually what we house rule, because some people say it doesn't, and I'm sure there's all kinds. I just haven't looked at the arguments on that online yet. I just like the house
Oh,
rule.
sure.
That as long as they're within 30 feet and you're concentrating on it, the effect is valid.
Yeah.
So,
Well, because it almost seems like it's more of like a sphere effect. Like it's like an area, a little bubble, and you can
Yeah,
leave
that's-
the bubble, and then you don't get the bubble, but then you can come back, and the bubble is still there.
yeah, that's how I interpret it anyway.
Okay. We interpret it the same.
Okay, and then so that was your movement. You blew the door down with your action that you held. You bonus to Spirit Shroud. So Bryn, that was just your action to call down the meteors. You still have movement and bonus.
And that zombie behind me isn't close enough to hit me, right?
Not to hit you, no.
So if I move away from him, he doesn't get like an.
You do notice that it does have a plasma rifle, but you don't think that if you moved, it could get a attack on you from some sort of reaction.
Well,
What kind of insane
Yeah.
madman gives a zombie a plasma rifle?
I mean, we gave one to Enar, so
Enar
Okay,
still
fair.
has a brain
Kirby.
and can learn. Kirby, I don't know what we were thinking.
yeah, we gave a rifle to Jello. Just let that
we
sink in.
did.
Yeah.
Like I wanna move, but I also kind of want to turn around and be like, "What, bitch?" I'll just stay there and wait for him. I'm just the only thing I'm gonna do for moving is turn around and just stare at the fucking zombie.
Okay, you
With
turn and
axe
stare
in
at the
my
zombie.
hand.
All right. And the meteor
Ready?
counts as attack / doing damage for the purposes of your rage.
Yeah.
And then it's going to go to the NPCs. All right, NPCs.
Pour out
You
and do
said free-
things.
You said free your compatriots. Let me see.
Yep.
What's other cabins?
I did tell them that they would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
you did.
I feel like if they don't know, that's really on them. 'Cause that was pretty
Go
fucking
further,
loud.
actually.
Can I pull out my war horn and sound the attack?
Do you have a war horn? You do. You could.
Can I just
wait. So after I held, can I just scream "Go now" really loud
You
in
can.
case they, in case they didn't know?
Get to the chopper.
And then since you gave this Leonin a plasma rifle, he's going to take a shot at this guy and make a roll.
Do it, do it.
Plus 9 is 18, which is going to hit the zombie. And 3d8 is probably going to kill him, but let's just see. 6. Okay, 7 is more than 7 damage because he has a plus. Boom. So
Yay, good job.
the white Leonin leader that you gave the plasma rifle to, Kronos, comes out with his guys behind them shooting and takes down one of the plebs.
Excellent.
In front of you, Kronos, you see and hear the sound of what kind of almost sounds like thunder, but then you realize it's a wall collapsing and a building falling down as these minotaurs just rush out.
Nice.
A
Attacking.
little scary. First time.
I yell, "Go Maxotars!"
The wall is about 10 feet, like I said. I need to make a strength save for this Hell Knight because he might get trapped under a.
Just a whole bunch of rubble falling.
Yeah. Yep.
Nice.
And then his
I
strength.
hope you told the other guys to go out the back way because the things are bearing down on the front. Go out the back. Circle around.
I don't think Dis said anything to them. I think Dis popped in, saw the guy, and cast a spell, and then dipped.
Was like
Basically.
pay
All those
attention.
6 guys? No, I totally said, I handed him a gun. Or the sword, the +3 sword.
You handed the Minotaur the +3 sword, I thought.
Yeah.
The Minotaurs.
Was
You guys didn't get
the
anything.
other one.
Anyway.
No.
Those guys got nothing.
Those guys got you standing there casting a spell and bringing a whole shit ton of hell upon them.
I just
they're
hope
already
that
working
they
on the way out.
go out the back.
Yeah. So let's see. I'm gonna make some checks, a skill challenge for them, and they're giving advantage. So 3 checks real quick. A nat 20 and a 19.
Noise.
Again, I'll take the nat 20. Is this a 14 and a 16? I'll take the 16. And these are before the pluses of orcs and a nat 20. So 2 nat 20s. I'm not gonna look at the pluses. That's just gonna do it. They basically from the inside kind of pull this chimney in on itself and make a way for themselves to escape, so they can at least.
That's what I'm talking about.
Get out the back. They don't really know what's going on, but
I mean, at least they're out.
yeah.
Hopefully the confusion won't kill them.
I don't think it will. They're orcs. They're good. And you notice that these are a mix of, or I guess you can't really see. This would have saw for a moment, but they're a mix of the Brothers of Bone and the Red Crown orcs from that one. That's all that's left of them. Then those are those NPCs. That Hell Knight you saw that they pushed the wall down, he went prone, so all of their attacks have advantage, and this guy got gored, so some damage got put on the undead knights. And these guys have literally no idea what's going on, but they're at least going to try and break down the door, which they're going to do.
Don't forget also the Minotaur, the first one. Having one.
The leader you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And they're shuffling out of a door, a single door. And then this guy come out 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 40. And he's going to cast. This kind of sucks because they have resistance to it, but he's going to cast Firestorm. So I need to make dex saves. Dexterity saves. Nice. Okay, so with resistance, they're still going to take half. And what is 7d10? The average of a d10 is 5.5 times 7. You stupid.
42. No.
Wait. No, it's 38.5.
Yeah.
My calculator did a hiccup though. Added extra numbers. All right, so 38
Okay.
to this giant. Oh, nice. Hell yes. See what happens when you get people in on the plan. Even with the
Will we create a plan?
yeah, even with the resistance, with the fail of the spell, he takes out the fire giant. He does a little bit of damage to the undead Hell Knight, but not much. And then you see the fire turn around. Essentially, the fire just drops around the main tree, like in a protective circle around the body. This is sort of like summons a storm of fire. Boom. Now, NPC's turn. Looks like everything is going well.
I love how you say that. In reality, it was not going well.
But it was.
We learned
it-
that was
it
not
looks
the
like it's-
case.
It looks like it's going good.
I need
Thanks.
Morgan Freeman.
We learned that looks could
Yeah.
be deceiving.
Look at that. It looks like it's going good. All of these fuckers just showed up out of nowhere.
And suddenly, invisible assholes everywhere.
And a Dufresne.
Yep. No one said they wanted to look for invisible creatures, which I was really hoping no one would do.
Well, shit.
I would like to go on record as saying that I have 31 more torpedoes.
I just want to know
Bryn.
when they
Oh,
were
look.
invisible.
Look.
Did that mean
No,
that
no.
nothing could hit them?
I've just discovered a target for the next 5.
I don't think you're gonna want to hit it. Bryn,
Yeah.
you feel a strange presence, like something has become aware that you're here.
Oh,
You feel a tremendous heat behind you.
this is terrible. What is happening?
Assuming you were staring the it said behind you. You were staring the zombie in the face.
Yes.
And the way this
Like,
works,
This feels bad. This feels bad.
it doesn't feel good.
Does not feel good. No, not enjoying it. Some person dropped the meteor. I already did. You already did that.
At the start of its turn. Okay, yeah. So you just feel this tremendous heat behind you. You don't know what it's from, but you hear a voice that goes, "Third time's the charm. How we meet again, you
Motherfucker.
little morsel."
You fucking motherfucker.
then- I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw. Oh, it's at random, so I actually have to roll for this. Okay. 5. That's gonna be. Oh, okay.
Oh, I got a nat 20. Oh,
okay.
yes. I got a 24 total.
You hear the voice, and you peek over your shoulder when you feel the heat, and you're like, "What the?" And you see a demon that you've seen twice before. Once on Dis's ship that you banished, and a second time when it appeared outside of Kronos' ship, and it was all cybernetically enhanced like these other undead thralls. But you also I don't think you banished it. I think you just dipped in the ship. You just got in the ship and took off faster than it can fly, essentially. And its little, 100 and whatever, 20-foot teleport isn't gonna do it. 108
not just
isn't gonna do it. But as you turn around and look, you catch its eye, one of its cybernetic eyes, and it switches to a purple and shoots a laser at you. And as you do that, you sort of flip up the blade of Axie and reflect the ray away before it hits you. So you're good there.
Good job, babe.
Damage. There's some damage dealt here as the knight stands up. And what you notice underneath you, you hear a bunch of Goliaths charge out of the door. You see a wall break down behind, and the chimney collapse in the building above it. And then something crawls out of the armor of these knights, some kind of swarm of some kind, and you realize, where the hands of all these zombies went with the grafted plasma rifles is swarms of crawling claws come out and start to try and hold down and grab some of the minotaurs that are standing 5 feet around the undead knights.
Really gross.
Yes, so they have a crawling aura of hands that are in their armor.
Of undead severed hands.
Yep.
Gross.
Radiant
So there's
damage.
that. Kronos.
Oh, I
Yes.
can do that with axe.
So my spirit shroud is radiant this time.
Okay. Good to know. 5, 10. So we can go here. As he moves, you can see that there's this sort of aura on the ground. You didn't really notice before because they all got nuked away before you could really see. But the zombies that are in this aura, you almost feel like they're empowered. You can see their eyes begin to glow with this sort of like darkness about them. It almost like drinks the light in, and they start moving almost not more rapidly, like they can move faster, but they move with more intelligence in their steps. And there's that. So Kronos, I need you to, let's see, what is this? Up to 30 feet. I need you to make me. Oh no, it's an attack actually. Oh shit, I thought you had to make saves. Okay, so he's gonna attack. He sort of reaches out his hand, Kronos, and as he does, you see a specter sort of lift up out from him that looks similar to him, except there's no armor. It's just a sort of ghostial form of a body that rushes forward at you and holds its hand out and is trying to like touch you. In a 22, it hits with a 22. If you have something that can parry or shield or something, you can block it.
Yeah, I can cast shield, which will give me a 25.
Heard. So yeah, it sort of rushes out, and as you cast the shield pops up, sort of cutting off the hand of the ghost before it touches your face, and it just sort of dissipates, and you can see it sort of whip back to the form of the undead crusader, or the hell crusader that's in front of you.
Hands off, Greasy.
Giants to worry about there. Dis. You
Woodrow.
don't see them, so they have advantage. But you don't get assassinated or anything like that because you can't be surprised. So Agents of Sin hit with a +7, so an 18 isn't going to hit. So his first attack misses. You can't be crit, but I want you to know I just rolled 2 nat 20s on an advantage. I know that doesn't really matter on advantage, but that felt good. So you don't actually get crit, so I don't have to change the damage on this at all because of your armor, but that is 13 necrotic damage. I don't know if you're resistant to necrotic, Bill. I can't remember. I don't think you are.
I'm not.
It's 13 that goes through. And you can't regain hit points until the start of your next turn.
So I'm gonna have that
Okay.
with uncanny.
With uncanny dodge. I heard. So the 13 would go down to what, a
7.
6. I'll run down. Yeah.
I already did it, so it's fine.
Okay,
I'll
whatever. That works.
I'll take the point back next time.
So then that's going to be with uncanny dodge as your reaction. And when that happens, essentially, the first attack, you sort of hear something flick on, almost like a lightsaber or something electronical, but you can't see it. And then this one gets 3. Wow. Oh my god. Okay. Miss, and miss. Okay. So 18, yeah, 18 is not gonna hit. Okay. You know something's right on either side of you. You can hear wings flapping. You can hear the energy of some sort of weapon. It almost has a strange hum, kind of like Kronos's force scythe to it, but it's a little different. But it has a similar sound. And then that, I believe, brings us to Bryn. All right. You already dodged that, and I don't think he has. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't have any bonus actions. I'm trying to double check. So, Dis, you're up.
You just said that brings us to Bryn, and then you said
the demon attacking Bryn. I thought he had a bonus action I was going to do at the end, but it's legendary, so that doesn't. It's not at the end of his turn. It's the end of your guys' turn. So I read that, but it's your turn next.
Okay. Did I see any guys come out of the building directly to my south?
In cabin 5 or 2, no, you did not.
Okay, I'm going to move 30 feet to the south. Basically to the roof right over that doorway.
And then 30 feet to the south. And then moving to the doorway on the roof, like that?
Yeah, I'm not using my bonus action for
Yeah,
movement.
you're just moving.
I'm using
Okay.
flight, yeah.
Yep.
And now I'm going to summon my shadow.
Oh my god. Okay. So you do have a reaction because it came back to your turn, and as you move, there's 2 attacks of opportunity that go off. And so, like I said, your armor doesn't get critted, but they both rolled natural 20s. So, before you move, or before you summon your shadow, you're hit by their attacks. So, uncanny dodge one, or is there something else, or shield? Oh, you can't shield to natural 20s, because that's it. It brings it over to what you can shield.
Yes, it's 1 point over.
Damn, okay.
If they have +7. I'll just take it. It doesn't matter.
Okay, so that is 26 necrotic damage.
So I'll take 25.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
All right, so
And
that's
so I
just your
get there.
movement. Yep.
That's my movement, and my bonus action, I'm popping shadow, and I'm holding my action.
Heard. Is your shadow just popping up here with your? Is it forming with
Yes.
the sniper rifle, or the necrotic shoulder cannon or something aimed? Let's see. Bonus holding action. Okay, so then that brings us to Kronos.
These are all fiends, right?
So they all have the subtype of fiends, but some of them also have undead as well.
Right.
So
Okay.
if there's anything that would affect undead, it would also affect them. So.
Okay. Well, I think I'm going to cast Protection from Evil, Fiends, on myself.
Understood.
Alright, so let's use one charge. Alright, and... let's see... since he's standing right there, just go ahead and use the wait. No, okay. Yeah, want to use the AK, but in radiant damage.
Heard. All right.
So it's 12. And my spirit shroud, that works on that as well,
Yep.
or is that?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's just attacks, and as long as it's within the spell range, it counts. Yep.
All right. So this plus it's a D8.
Aww. Struggle cuddle.
What the hell? Ew. That's
It's gonna be a struggle. I'm gonna stab him in the eyeball.
Exactly.
That's a 29 to hit.
29 is gonna hit. You cannot
Okay.
parry that. Nope. He tries to, but as he you can see, like as you raise your rifle, he sort of spins this the staff that was on his back down and pops it. It pops 2 argent axe blades on either side of it, and sort of tries to block the shot, but misses. And you connect. He tries to parry it, but it doesn't work.
Like Deadpool with Cable shooting at him on the back of that truck. Those bullets are really fast.
Alright, so
I'm excited for that movie. I hope it's good.
That was Deadpool 2.
No, I mean
If you
the
mean
one with the
3,
new one.
yeah.
The new
Yeah.
done. Yeah, it, all
oh,
right.
one can only hope. I mean, the third D8. Give me just a second. So I guess 4 D8s total. Uh, 17 radiant damage.
All right, 17 radiant damage to the big boy.
Oh. Actually, there should be another 6 on top of that because it's 3d8 plus 6. And then I had the extra d8 from the Spirit Shroud.
So hold on, I
So,
was doing math.
23
and I got
total.
all numbers. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, 23 total. I'm sorry. Yeah.
No, you're good, dude. You're good. All right, nice. Yeah, you can see with those bullets sort of striking the like the neck and the sort of face that's revealed by his helmet. He takes all the damage and does not like that. You can see this. That was a grin turns to a scowl.
He's like, not nice.
What's the matter?
What you gonna
Attack. You still have movement and bonus if you have anything you want to do. And remember, Hexblade's curse isn't a concentration, so you can do that with Spirit Shroud too, if you want.
Oh yeah. So action. Why not? Let's throw it on Bunky there. Throw the Hexblade's curse on him.
And then if you want to reposition anywhere on the map, you can as well. Or hold your movement if you want to hold it.
Yeah, let's hold the movement for just a moment.
All right, sounds good. Then it is Bryn.
What kind of creature is he?
This is a fiend, and you have banished it before.
I'm reading. I'm coming up with it.
And also check the casting time of spells.
Why'd you have to tell me that? Fuck.
Because it was going to come up and I knew it.
That's gonna suck. Shit, fuck.
Yeah. I'm a psychic, people.
It's because you gave me a new toy to play with and you knew I was gonna try to.
I know.
You were like, oh, she's gonna try this. It's a 1 minute casting time, sweetheart. It's like, well, fuck, I guess I'm not doing that. Like, cool.
Like Miss Cleo for a second.
Just hold your
Only
finger
10
up for just a minute. Just a minute.
Yeah.
Give me one.
I want to command you.
Like, you tie your shoe
Yeah.
real quick.
10
She's untied.
initiatives.
Just like being stunned again.
I kind of want to just start banishing him. Like, go away. We have to
Go
kill him
away
at some
again.
point, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna be today. Fuck. I mean, I can. I don't know, because I want to try, but then if it doesn't work, then I'm gonna be like a nice little sitting duck. I'm not gonna take him out in this round. Fuck it, okay. I hate you so much, Woodrow. I'm going to
The amused chuckle of the DM.
I'm just gonna throw Axie at him with radiant damage instead of fire. See if it.
Does wait,
Did you say
did
fire?
actually no radiant damage instead of fire?
Oh.
But I'm trying to.
Yeah, I thought.
Does it have
Did I
radiant
not have
damage?
that?
I thought it had lightning, cold, fire, and then force.
Hold on, let's see. Cold, lightning, fireball.
And then it should be like a
Force.
gravitational.
Death ward?
something. No,
Yeah,
death ward
breaking
pops you back up when you die like an orc.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the Axie has radiant damage.
Damn it!
That hasn't happened yet. It's coming. It's just a whole star theme, you know?
Yeah.
I'm just like, wait.
I'm gonna banish him. Fuck it. I don't like go the fuck away.
What is
Done.
your casting DC? And I believe it's a charisma saving throw. I can't remember. off the top of my head.
Charisma 20. It says.
Okay, interesting. So he doesn't have advantage on this save, but let's see what happens. So you've used a banishment. Oh, this is so funny. I just thought of that. This is hilarious. Okay. So he rolled a 4 plus 7, which is an 11, right? But he had this new upgrade, and he's been waiting to show you. It's called a single legendary resistance because he's become a legendary creature. And he's going to choose to make this save instead of fail it. But he's used his one legendary resistance. So there's
I mean,
that.
that's a worthwhile thing to get it to draw that out. It means you can't do that again.
But as you go to do that, you can see in his chest there's sort of like an Iron Man arc reactor sort of thing, and it flashes when you go to cast, and he just like bears down at you, and you can see before he was like a sort of like a Baylor. He had wings and these like big sort of hooved legs, but now he just sort of has this like robotic hover craft like bottom to him that just sort of like projects him, and it sort of like gets really low, and he sort of bends forward, and his face comes real close to yours, and he just smiles. And you can
are
see
still so ugly. Like, I'm gonna need you to back up and take a tic tac, okay?
you still have bonus and movement after casting a spell.
Can't move anywhere.
There is a window right next to you could attempt to jump through to get into the house. It would give you some cover from the demon. It's the window that
Can you
Kronos
get an
went
attack
in.
of opportunity?
Technically, yeah, it would be one attack as opposed to you standing there and him taking his whole turn of attacks on you.
Okay, yeah, I guess we'll jump through the fucking window.
Well,
I'm just gonna send a message to everyone and be like, hey guys, like whenever you get a second.
Hello, help.
Yeah, just
Once your
like
turn
shit
finishes, I'm
happened.
taking mine. So
Shit has happened. I'm just letting you know.
Give me an athletics check with advantage because of your rage.
Oh, it's gotta be better than that. Oh, 30-20.
Okay, dirty 20. You sort of throw Axie through the window and just side roll, fucking whoop through. It's not very graceful, but
it's
you
so funny
It
because
doesn't have to be.
you did that and flickered and disappeared on the screen.
I
So
know. That's what made it funny.
So
Like,
5. That's 5 movement, and then you are. Yeah, you still have your 55 movement if you want to get. There's a window.
yeah,
Here?
yep, yes,
Okay.
yes, that's what I was like, run your ass through that fucking building.
45. Okay, give me another athletics check with advantage.
we're just falling out and in windows. That's all we're doing here. Holy fuck, come on. No, you know what? We're rolling the real one, because well, that was probably not better. 19?
19 total.
Yeah.
All right. 19.
So I'm still just falling out of windows.
I know you guys are used to rolling like 30s and stuff, but that's just because you've broken bounded accuracy. A 19 is still pretty good, and these are basic windows with like some coverings. It's not like boarded up wood. So yeah, you managed to throw Axie, kind of crack the window a little bit, and jump as you pull Axe back to your hand and get out the window, and that puts you at 50, and 60 or 60, depending on which you want to go north or west.
go north.
You want me to go north?
Sure.
So okay, do I have some? I mean, the demon's gonna fucking move.
Yeah, he's gonna see you, right?
The demon's not moving
He's
before
gonna
I'm
see me
moving.
anyway.
If
He
you
knows,
could
like-
end your fucking turn.
He knows that I went through windows. He's gonna see me. I'll just go north. That's fine. I'll just trust this is not gonna fuck me over.
All right.
Or regret this later.
I'm ready for that action now.
Right. Right before it goes to your turn, or right before it ends to your turn, he's going to use his legendary action. Bryn, I need you to make me. I got to roll random. Actually, I got to roll to see what it is first. Okay, again, it's a dexterity saving throw again.
Ooh. 22.
22 total is good. See, these are actually pretty hard DCs, but you're getting above them. That's very good. So the same ray, the eye flickers from blue to like a green to a purple, and then it flicks back to the purple and shoots a laser at you, but you dodge it.
I'm just like,
That's his three legendary actions, and it ends Bryn's turn and goes to the NPCs for the enemies.
I
Alright.
just wanted to go after me.
Oh, you had it held. Okay, heard. That's right.
Okay. So first thing, I need to know if I can change my move just slightly. to use.
You mean
instead of using a base move action like flying, I need to use a different move action.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so instead of using that, I use one of my 500-foot ones to put me right in front of him, between him and Dis, or between him and Bryn. Yeah.
So like this.
Oh.
You want to be
Yeah,
right up
beside
against
them.
or just within the reach of your weapon?
Reach of my weapon's fine, and let me see here. I apologize. I'm looking for the feature I need.
Every time Dis moves and then their shadow moves, I just imagine Dis is like has one arm held out holding onto their shadow's hand and just drags them wherever they're going, like, come on! Over here. It's like Peter Pan when he had to like get his shadow and then tie it to his feet so it would stop disappearing. Like Dis is just like, no, you follow me. I just give me your hand. We're coming here now.
Yeah. My action is that I hold up my middle finger and say, fuck you.
Oh. Are you casting Dominate?
No, I'm cursing it.
You're cursing him with the middle finger.
What does that do?
Until the end of my next turn, it is going to be vulnerable.
Oh, that
Any
curse.
damage done.
Got you. Understood. So you just hold up a finger and then the shadow appears up out of your shadow and flips it off too.
Shadow's like,
and it just sort of looks at you and like, it seems amused and it looks up past you towards Bryn. Like it's like, oh, that's amusing. You know, that's fine, whatever. You're not going to do shit to me. And then it goes to NPCs after you do your held action. This Leonin calls out, and then all of these
by the
ones
way,
essentially
hold on.
start
No.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. Okay.
And I say he's mine.
Oh, you say? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's fine. They're not attacking it.
I cannot risk anything else touching this thing until I have a chance to unload. Otherwise, it wastes the curse that I get once per
gotcha.
rest. My one-shot ability.
He's gonna use his. Oh, Leonins don't have the fast thing. That's Tabaxi, so he's gonna have to double move. Oh, he's actually gonna hold and stay with his team. He's gonna hold here since he has melee. And then Kondo doesn't have Firestorm anymore, and he senses something invisible attacking him. So he's actually gonna cast another spell and move to some cover. He's gonna take an attack, but he can now see. You see his eyes are glowing blue. And the attack misses with an 8 and a 5, so. Alright. That is their turn. The Leonin is going to take a shot with the pulse rifle with the Undead Knight. Like you. With a hit. So that's 14 more radiant damage. On him. Boom.
I like how one person does radiant damage and it pisses off the guy, and then everyone's like, radiant. Radiant.
Yeah.
Everyone got that? Radiant. You don't like it.
And then these guys.
Get right with Jesus real quick.
Yeah. Right there. And then these ones are not in the well. They're going to be back here. Right here. That double move. And these guys, this guy's gonna attack. They're gonna make attacks. Okay. These orcs. Gonna surround this guy. Boom, boom. All right. Now I'm gonna make some checks, but just to keep it moving, we're gonna go to Dis. Technically, you're next, but I'm gonna make a couple attacks real quick for these big guys. I sort of just did the averages for the NPCs real quick, but now I'm gonna roll for these ones.
That's fine.
Kronos.
Yes.
You still actually have a little bit of cover right here with the sort of fallen tree. But this guy is big, and he's it's only a +2. and he's coming up, and he's gonna try and swing down at you. As you're
Okay.
taking cover behind the tree. A little bit.
He does get disadvantage because of the.
Yep.
Yeah.
I just yelled at Kronos. I'm like, be like a mouse, hide under it. You're little to him.
So,
I yell something else entirely.
nice.
You're at the right position. It's a good height.
And he has disadvantage, so the 16, I have to take the okay. And then the second attack with disadvantage, I take the 4. That's good. That's 18. That's not gonna hit. But the 16 plus 14 is a 30, and that was with disadvantage.
Okay.
So that's gonna be from one of the axes. You'll take. Let's see, 18 plus. Okay, this is all necrotic because it's coming from an Argent. I had to put it in 2 because it's coming from 2 different things. That's gonna be 31 necrotic damage total.
Okay.
And then you can see he looks at the Leon and is going to use the same life train ability he tried to use on you on it, and a shadow comes out and it's going to with the +11 going to make a attack. And you see like some of the life essence as the shadow connects with the Leon with the pulse rifle, sort of comes out of his mouth into the specter's mouth, and then it whips back to the undead knight. He gets, I think he heals for half the damage, so alright. 16 back to him. So 120 damage into him. And he's still got a grimace on his face. He does not like the situation. And then this one, now I have to decide. It has a vendetta against you, Bryn. So
I'm attacking. By the way.
If it moves, yeah. If it
No, I'm attacking. Period. I thought we were back to my turn.
No, that you held your action, Bryn went.
No,
you
no,
went
no.
On your...
Before you just did those 2 attacks, I thought you said it's your turn, but I have to do a couple of these attacks before.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the last of those attacks.
This is the last one. It was these 2 big
Oh,
guys. They just have a lot of things that I have to go through, so.
No, you're
That's
good.
why-
I just misunderstood.
In the start of your turn, or at the start of this guy's turn, you were in the area. So, since you're standing here at the start of this guy's turn, you take 10 fire damage. There's no dodging it. You just take it from being standing so close to him. And he is going to try and hover over you. So that'd be 5. And then you get an attack of opportunity against him because he's kind of just going right over your head. He doesn't
Okay,
have,
what is that?
too
Just
much
weapon
movement to waste.
damage?
Huh?
What is that? Just a plain weapon attack?
Yeah, it's just your weapon. Your
Why couldn't I? Okay, so I already rolled my next attack, but since you're having me roll again, I'm rolling my reactive attack. I got a nat 20. Why
it still
couldn't it have
counts.
been on the other fucking thing?
It still counts.
So double the dice. Does he get the poison too? 10,
No, he's immune to poison. But
I was gonna say that.
it's not your turn yet, and you didn't use oh, you did use your action you held. Never mind. Okay.
Sorry, I'm doing that.
No, you're good. You're good.
18, 19.
Then 2 attacks. Okay. And these are not with advantage or anything. Oh shit! I think 1 might hit. Yeah. 27.
37 damage.
Noise. That's good. And is it necrotic or like it's
Hold on.
piercing? I can't remember what your if the rapier does different damage or not.
10. 20 of that is piercing.
Okay.
20 of that is piercing.
The rest of it is necrotic. that. And then Bryn, one of them is going to hit you for 15 slashing damage, which you have to 7. So 7 slashing damage. And then 21 fire damage, which you also have from your armor. So that goes down to 10. So a total of 17 from the round, the one attack. And then now it's you, Dis.
Okay. I'm going to get within weapons range.
Oop.
I attack.
Oop.
The darkness.
Okay. I just re-rolled my attack and got a nat 20. So do you want me to count the first roll with advantage or the second roll with advantage? Okay,
With advantage.
35.
Well,
to hit.
you're technically, yeah. It's good. Either one. You get to choose technically. Like if you're talking about
Okay.
like when you get a dump, your sneak attack and all that stuff, you get to choose. So.
Okay, so okay, so 36 to hit or what the hell did the other one? A 14, 15, a 30. So I'll go with the 36.
Yeah.
All right.
I would hope so.
No, lots of rolling.
I would just use the generator for your total because you're gonna have to double every dice you roll.
And then double everything.
No, you just double the die. Oh, because you made him. Yes, right. You made him vulnerable. Correct. Yeah.
So
This guy's about to
28
get
Yeah.
murked.
plus 8d6 plus another. Does he have resistance to necrotic? So that I have to roll that separately.
This one, that's what I was checking earlier. No. Nope.
Okay. So do you mind if I give you the combined total?
No, not for this. Not for this guy.
Okay.
Yeah, I got him mixed. His resistance is mixed up with the other guy. Oh. They all have different ones, which is kind of annoying. I should just give them all the same, but I was using templates from other demons and didn't change all of that.
Okay, I've got that. I've got that. Can you have him please make a Constitution saving throw for? Oh, he's immune to poison.
Yeah, say this is for poison. He
mind.
doesn't have to. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I think that's it, and then it's going to be plus 40. Oh no, plus 20. 131 damage.
Nice. So 131 on top of 37. Oh, so close. Okay.
For my first attack.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean so close to him being dead. I meant so close to 69. It was 168.
And as I
We are
hit
so child.
with that critted vulnerable attack, I just whisper, "Can you hear me now?"
So, real quick, can you read for me the curse? I just want to make sure, because I think we did it in the wrong order, but it would have been fine either way. But just for future reference, I think it's your next attack. So I think when you your reacted attack, it would have gone off. But since we already did all the math this way, I don't really give a shit. But just for future reference. And then
You're
that's
right.
only your two
The next
attacks.
time you or an ally hits the cursed creature with an attack,
Yeah.
the
it's
creature
all
has
good.
vulnerability to all of its damage and then
Yeah, I'm not really worried about it because it was nice for you to actually get to use that for a change.
First time since becoming second time since becoming
Second time, yeah. So that is his total there, and that's this guy's total, but don't get them mixed up. All right, and now you still have a little bit of movement and bonus action. If there's anything you
I
want
have
to do.
second attack.
Oh yeah, that too.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's no sneak attack on this one, so it's not going to be as impressive.
No, but it critted because I'm rolling with advantage.
Yeah, because
Because
you're
that's
flanking with Bryn.
what I do. All right, so 2d8 plus 66 Let's forget the poison. Uh, 43.
43. The one, carry the one. Noise. So 211. Boom. Noise. Okay. Still up. Also, since you're this close and attacking it, and sort of slashing the skin open with your rapier, some of it opens up now that he has that much damage done, and you can see that there's a mechanical anatomy as part of him. You can see this complex wiring and gyros moving around that you might be able to manipulate and destroy with like a thieves' tools or a jeweler's kit, and like using sleight of hand. And it might take away some of the mechanical
advantages,
benefits he has, like the flying or the eye ray or something along those lines. Maybe the legendary resistances if he still had it. All right. So there's
just
that.
out of
You
curiosity.
notice. Yeah.
Rather than tinkering with him, do I get the feeling that, I don't know, sticking a lightning bolt up his ass now that his internal mechanism is exposed would do anything? Or does he appear to be really insulated?
Yeah, you don't think that the lightning bolt would have the same effect as like physically jarring and stopping the mechanisms from moving.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah. Yep. But yeah, so as you're sort of doing this fighting, you can see the skin sort of peel and flay open, and you see these sort of moving mechanisms that you could fuck with. You're not sure what they do, but you know you could break them. And yeah, so then
you
I've
got a karambit in the other hand for a reason.
Yeah, you still have a bonus action, which since you do have a karambit in your other hand, you could make an offhand attack with 2-weapon fighting as your bonus, or you could obviously use your roguish stuff to move or dodge, move or hide. Cool.
Can I use my roguish stuff to use my thieves' tool?
No, so that would be an action. Your thieves' tool, trying to actually fuck with his mechanics.
Yeah, I'm not moving or hiding, so
okay. Offhand attack it is with the karambit.
13 plus 16, 29 to hit.
Yep, that's gonna hit.
1d4 plus. Hello, 4. Where's my foot records? Oh, 1. So 11.
11 damage. All right.
Nice.
You know what that brings his health to? This makes
What's
my
that?
ADHD so happy. 222.
Nice.
222.
Yep. That made me so happy. I don't know why, but it did. And then with that you being your bonus, you still have movement, so you're not going to move. It goes to Kronos, who is face to face with a a giant undead Hell Knight.
Now, what did you say we needed to do to break the little things or whatever on his armor?
The sun.
So if you didn't have the access to a remove curse spell, so you essentially have to cast remove curse on the gem so you can physically break it. That's the only way to keep it, to actually break it. Or if you don't have remove curse, you have to like go to where it was forged, if it was like an artifact weapon, or like throw it in a fucking volcano or something like that. Something, narratively epic, kind of, essentially.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I mean, I do have remove curse. I just wanted to make sure that was the actual one.
And it'll only work on one gem at a time.
Yeah.
Because they're individual each item. So.
Which gem did he use to siphon life from the Leonin?
Oh. Interesting.
I love
So
how we
go
make
ahead.
Woodrow like.
Go ahead and give me an arcana check. Well, it's just an interesting thought process. So I didn't.
No, that's what I love though. I love that we'll be like, hey, what about this? And you're like, okay. Yeah, let's
dirty 20.
Let's do it.
Let's see, Arcana 16 plus 4, so dirty 20.
So dirty 20. You get this sense the gems work on the death of a creature. So essentially, mechanically, when a creature drops to 0 hit points, the specter or whatever his soul that's separately bound to him that he's using to attack is just siphoning life. Life isn't going to one of those gems. With a 20, you can figure that out.
Okay. Is what I'm trying I'm trying to discover the root of that soul siphon and see if I can disable it.
Oh, okay. You don't think you're gonna be able to do that without physically killing or sending this guy back to hell? Essentially, it needs to be an innate part of him.
I mean, we can do that though. We could totally.
Yeah, no, that works for me as well. I'm okay with this.
I don't see a downside really.
All right. If I cast remove curse, I can't attack, can I?
Yeah, and you have a feeling that when that gem is in that armor and he's wearing it and he's moving around, it's going to be the AC of, quote unquote, attacking that gem is going to be hard. You're aiming for a very specific spot on him that's small, so it would add to the AC you're trying to hit. Right. It would be hard to do it while he's alive, and it wouldn't necessarily have a benefit in the combat because you'd have to then cast like resurrection on the body to bring someone back, right? Like so.
Right. Okay. So basically, kick his ass first, remove curse later. Got it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. So then I guess since he's right up in my face, we'll go ahead and attack him with Grim Harvest.
Oh, nice. And that's force damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Heard.
So 28 to hit.
Yep, even with his parry, he can't. So you get through that one. Are you moving at all, or are you just gonna stay right there behind the tree?
Yeah, staying right there.
Okay. Heard.
Right,
You gonna do the hiding on the other side of a table thing where he moves, you move?
Hey man, I played Dark Souls.
It works.
It does, man. All right, so 4d10 plus 8, which will just be the scythe, and then there'll be another d8 of radiant damage.
Yep. And you did pop your hex on him, so I don't know if that adds to any damage. I know it gives you a crit on 19 to 20, though.
Bonus action. Let's see. Yeah, plus 6 to damage rolls.
Yep. So yeah, then you can add that 6 as well.
All right, so we'll just throw the 6 on there first.
He has.
All right, 39 damage, and then 2 radiant.
Hey, that's so good.
Yeah,
that's now 4 radiant.
You know what it is? That's like when somebody has a paper cut and you're like, I squeezed lemon juice on you, and you're like, oh, that's so rude.
No, that's like
insult to injury.
That's like times
lemon
12
juice
damage.
No, it just goes through all of his resistances because this is one thing he's not resistant to. Well, there's a couple things that and some other stuff, but
but we're not gonna get into that right now.
Well, your damage wasn't reduced, and you used force, so.
All right. The force.
That's one attack.
Force works. All right. Yeah. So second attack. Let's see. believe it's going to be a 27, 13 plus 14. Yeah, 27 to hit.
Oh, so you can't parry that one either. He's only got a
Damn.
+6.
All right.
He almost could 26.
Yeah, that got close. Okay, now I know what the threshold is. All right, so 4 D10s, and then all right, it's 4 D10s plus 8.
The music got so sad.
Right? All right.
This is called Ain't Going Outside.
I ain't going out there, son.
All right, so that's 32 regular damage.
Okay.
And then
Well, force.
yeah, force. Yeah. And then another 6 radiant damage.
All right.
And you know what? I'll go ahead and I haven't used my bonus action yet, have I?
No, you just done 2 attacks.
Okay. Then I'll use my bonus action to do Maddening Hex, and I'll do an additional 5 psychic damage.
Nice. And he's not immune to psychic either. He still has a consciousness attached to that spirit you can attack with psychic. So you said another 5?
Another 5, yeah.
Nice, 201. You can tell that actually gets him. It brings him over sort of like a threshold health-wise. And that last little 5 sort of makes him really angry. He sort of reaches up and grabs his head and then whips his eyes, like his vision back at you. And sort of what was a grimace now turns to like a vicious scowl. He is mad at you and like biting his teeth and or grinding his teeth. Almost looks
You're
like
not
Judge-
my friend anymore.
Okay, so that's your bonus. Do you plan on moving, or are you just gonna stay up?
Well, I mean, if I move, he's got an attack of opportunity, so...
Okay. Well, sometimes they're worth it. You never know. I don't know what you're thinking.
Just tuck under that log a little bit more.
Right?
Just
Go
use the
inside.
log as a shield. Just like duck under it.
Oaken shield.
Bob and weave.
All right, Bryn. Last turn of the night before we end it. What shall you do? No pressure.
No. I mean, I don't think I have anything that I can do that's cool. Hit him. Like I could try to banish him again, but here's the thing: is it would be kind of nice to just get rid of him. I'm sorry. Are you trying to help me out here? 'Cause-
I can try to do all kinds of things. Yeah, see?
What guy?
Well, I can't do that one. That's an hour casting.
Find him here in this magic circle.
I was like, let me just do this real fast. It'll be fine.
I'm gonna roll with these toys.
I'm just trying to hit it. Because if I did, so here's the thing: if I do the BFG, Sai and I are both in range of the fallout of that, correct?
Fallout of what?
The BFG.
BFG.
If you use the AoE, yeah, but if you're trying to hit one creature, he's so big, you can just shoot him with the BFG. There's no one else to hit.
Okay, let's do that shit.
I still need to move the zombies and the invisible cats, but the zombies move slow, so that their turn was used to move, and then the invisible cats didn't. Yeah, they're doing their invisible stuff, so they'll pop up at the start of next session.
All right.
Surprise!
It'd be kind of nice if I know, right?
Rahim to def blah blah.
I got a 28 to hit with the BFG.
Oh shit! Okay, So, you know that like ranged, if you're up against someone, you have disadvantage. So you would need to step back, but that would not provoke attack of opportunity because you're still in his reach, and it would not give you disadvantage on your attack. So just so you're aware, you'd have to take a 5-foot step back. Okay, and then you do hit with that attack because you do not have advantage or disadvantage. And you can use the average if you want, but it's the.
What is that?
It should say on where the gun is.
I'm trying to find it.
Oh, maybe it doesn't have an average because it's like equipped in your weapons. 68 is 4.5 times 6. A little calculator here, handy dandy calculator. 27 plus your dex is the average if you want to use it. Whoa.
You know what? Go big or go home. I'm gonna roll it. See if you do better.
Watch you get like 11.
You said what was the average? 27.
27 plus your dex. Yeah.
I got a 26 plus my dex, so so
Well,
it's a 30.
I say if you rolled on your sheet, it was just 26. It adds that for you.
But
already.
I didn't add the 4. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
So I got a 26 plus my dex.
Yeah, she didn't click the damage.
I didn't click the thing. I clicked the D.
Oh,
roller.
the 4d8
yeah.
or 68
I
thing.
didn't-
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
So
I
30
didn't
you
do the
said,
quick-
or
Yeah, 30.
30.
So I was only off by 1. I feel like that was worth the risk.
And there's only one shot, so you could use your bonus to reload and pop again if you want.
Fuck it, let's do it.
And that does like blow a huge chunk of the skin off, and underneath you can see that sort of almost there's like a Terminator skeleton-like form with all these moving gyros and pistons and shit in there with this argent energy arcing through it.
So I got a 16 to hit this time.
A 16 total is gonna miss. He sort of as you go to move the shoot the second shot, he just sort of whips his giant argent scythe in front of the BFG, and you can see when the bullet hits his argent blade, the same energy, it sort of just becomes part of the scythe, and the scythe gets huge for a moment before shrinking back down to its normal size, like as it just absorbed the energy. And then you still have a movement if you want to move, but if you want to stay there, you can. Just let me know.
If I move back to where that tree is it gonna give me any cover or not really?
From him, he's so big. You can see that when he stepped in, the tree started like burning away. It's kind of like turned to ash, so it's not going to be there in a few minutes.
No, I'm just stay where I am.
All right. So then it's going to go to the NPCs, which is where we will pick up next time in the next episode of Dice Names and Dudes. So that way we don't go on forever.
Fucking crazy. This is like a
Chaos.
mental moment. Although I gotta say, we did pick out a lot of shit like right in the beginning.
Okay, thought we did.
I'm proud of you.
Yeah, absolutely. We did good.
I'm just saying, my next turn is gonna be pretty nice. I just remembered something.
Just write it down so you don't forget.
I would say it out loud. No, I don't want to send it to you because you'll be like, oh, suddenly they all have immunity.
No, I don't
No,
do that
yeah.
shit. Whatever's on the sheet's on the sheet.
Um,
And I forget half of it, so it goes the
I
other way
forgot.
usually.
I forgot that I had Psychic Scream in the staff, so I can cast it for free.
Oh, yeah.
And there are either 9 or 10 enemies around, so
This is true.
we shall see. Awesome. By the way, Shay, A, good job for doing that on your own, getting us back to the normal layout. But B, thanks for, not telling me so that you could mute half of what I was saying. I appreciated that.
You're welcome.
Was that payback for earlier?
Yes.
I knew it.
Yep. I was like, I could tell Sign. I was like, or I could just do it. And I was like, I'm just gonna do it.
That's really
That
funny.
sounds like more fun.
Right as we're ending, the music got to the end of the playlist.
That's perfect.
Perfect timing.
Perfect.
You need to find 3-hour playlists every time.
Well, I've restarted it once, so this is exactly half of our stream, which is fine.
Yeah.
Plus, I skipped a few songs that were ass.
That were not good.
No.
I enjoyed the gay nightclub.
The gay nightclub made me really happy because I could see it. I could see it.
I'll tell you what, the one I'm enjoying, where is it? Damn it. It's got a little mark on it because it's on one of our playlists. But I'll be damned if I can see
Some
it.
person says this is a nice passive-aggressive back and forth going on here.
Right.
Dang, I wanna take some person's idea about Manos becoming a fusion jazz player. Some like cantina droid. That's like all that's
Yeah,
left of him.
Next season, that's our new characters encounter Manos in like a Jabba's palace kind of sitch.
Nah, man, that was
But
the
he has
old
no
me.
power.
This is what I do now. I got nothing else.
Why does he suddenly sound like Watto from episode 1?
Exactly.
Annie, is that you, Annie?
Your metrics don't work on me.
Oh my god.
That isn't gonna die.
A little
Eugene.
Dracula in there.
A little what in there?
Drink your
I
blood.
couldn't tell.
Blah, blah, blah.
Annie.
Don't go blah blah blah.
I've never said that in my life, and then he literally says
I like
it
that character.
later.
That's dope.
That's one of my favorites. I love it. Anyway, thank you
Yes.
everybody for joining us. Shay
This
doesn't
song
have
I love.
arms.
No, you don't. Armless.
Oh, you don't have.
I raised my arms up, they went away.
Raise your arms in the air like you...
Like you just
Yeah.
don't have arms.
Yes. Perfect. All right, we'll see you guys next week. Also,
Yeah! Thank you, Woodrow.
Woodrow,
Hey,
is
look
your
at my
camera
long-ass arm.
greasy or is it just all that pot smoke in your room?
Yeah, it's probably that. It's also a shitty Logitech. It's actually that light.
Yeah. Yeah. Tune in on Friday for Regen, where Shay will actually have an office.
I'm determined to have this done, yes.
She will have an office.
Dude, this is like Persian. I could do the hip drop to this.
I told you that this was Desert Squiggle, and you kept arguing with me that no, it wasn't. This is that song.
Is it?
Yeah. See you next time.
Bye.